Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Wait a minute.
Da 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 da.
Give that here for a sec.
P.O. unboxing.
I thought you like taped the poop sign behind it.
Oh, that would be actually kind of clever. So we saw Wonder Woman last night, and we're not doing a proper vlog of it because we were both exhausted afterwards.
Yeah, and plus, like, everyone and their mom already said what they thought about it.
We're basically going to echo everybody else. It was awesome. We'll probably talk about more and spoilers as we do the PO unboxing, because let's face it, like half of these notes and letters that we get are probably going to be like, what do you think of Wonder Woman? What are your thoughts on the Wonder Woman movie?
Yeah, I pretty much had to eat my hat on this, because I was like, I am not going to see it. And then you're like, go see it. And people are saying good things. I was like, fine.
It took him how many years since Man of Steel to get a good movie in the DC Cinematic Universe? Mind you, I haven't seen Suicide Squad. I know some people liked it. Brad, I remember liking it.
Oscar-winning Suicide Squad.
Oscar-winner Suicide Squad.
Yeah, you gotta say the whole thing now. Isn't that something?
Oscar Award winner Suicide Squad.
We're in the darkest...
Should have gone to Star Trek Beyond.
We're in the darkest timeline.
Hey, we had Fate of the Furious.
Yeah.
God, we haven't actually done a proper movie vlog in forever.
Yeah, even though we've been seeing movies.
Yeah.
I don't know, we could do one on Cars 3. Yeah, no.
But anyway, we got a whole ton of boxes. We haven't done one of these in like at least 3 weeks to a month now.
Yep.
And we just let it build up for a bit. Some of these packages are going to be stuff that I ordered for myself for future reviews and long box stuff. I know, for example, there's a Mummy comic somewhere in here that I need to get my hands on.
Someone actually did the PO Unboxing theme song at my panels. At one of my panels at Anime Next.
Ah.
I was a guest at Anime Next. Some of you came up to me saying, hey, you see me in the PO Unboxings and stuff, and said hi. I have a YouTube show! Link in the description!
Watch show!
Watch my show! I'm more than just this guy's thing. Bleh.
But on this thing right now, let's see what we've got here. For example, this one is sent to Lewis and Vega from Brent Augustine.
And it has Batman tape and My Little Pony tape, which I approve. The multi-tape is nice. I like the multi-tape.
Where's the Batman tape?
It's on the corner.
Oh, I see it now.
Bat tape. Bat tape.
Poor Adam West.
Yes, I was very upset when I found that out. Like, I was tearing up in a restaurant. Anyway, what do we got inside?
We got quite a few things. Why don't you show those off? There's things in bubble wrap here.
Alright. Yeah.
Ooh.
What's that?
This is either a DVD or a Blu-ray. Star Trek The Original Series, The Roddenberry Vault. 3 newly produced special featured documentaries. Inside the Roddenberry Vault, a multi-part glimpse at classic episodes from new angles and perspectives. Star Trek Revisiting a Classic explores the origins and early days of production for the original series. And Strange New Worlds Visualizing the Fantastic, the groundbreaking work of the series designers and visual effectors. Also includes 12 classic episodes for their relevance to previously unseen material. Lots of stuff there with restored audio, isolated music tracks, and snippets from the cutting room floor. So yeah, this looks really cool. I look forward to watching some of this.
Yep, that's definitely going in our Star Trek collection. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also,
right,
for
what
comics,
do we got for the comics?
We got Altered Image. We got a bunch of Altered Image right here. In fact,
I gotta get the garbage bag ready here.
Yep. Altered Image. American Woman. American Woman!
Stay away from me.
She's not Wonder Woman, but she's a bootleg you see. Avenge Blade. That name. Americomics. Because
we like Americomics. They did some they revised a bunch of Golden Age heroes, if I recall, including Tomboy.
Ooh,
which
nice.
I still need to hunt down that comic. We did that was part of the Lost PO unboxing, if I recall correctly.
Crimson Plague.
Oh, hey, he drew on the bottom here.
Oh,
Wolverine.
whoa.
Wolverine looks like Troll. Who'd have thought that?
Daring Escapes. Dome. Ground Zero. It's a trade called Dome. Or The Dome. What the heck is this about?
Is it a Thunderdome?
No.
Oh, hey, check this out. We got a flag here, too, that got shoved into the side.
It's a Wisconsin flag.
And a letter.
Oh, dear, Wisconsin. You see, Minnesotans and Wisconsinites, they hate each
Wisconsin.
other. They make fun of each other, even though for an East Coaster like myself, you both equally suck.
Hi, Lewis and Vega. I'm glad Jamie got there okay, meaning I was the one who sent you the Blue Beetle pack of Judas Contract. I understand what you mean about how difficult it is to adapt, and it does show a bit. However, I was wondering more on how they were going to handle the relationship between Terra and Deathstroke, because ew. Yeah, they were never going to do that. I thought their choice was okay, especially since I think Terra was likely supposed to be 18 in this version instead of 15. I think she was actually 14 in the original Judas Contract, so it just makes it even skeevier.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy watching either way if you haven't already. Anyway, here's some stuff. I included a Wisconsin flag, which, because of your rainy adventures and your travels through our lovely state, was originally going to be a gag gift as an umbrella with the flag on it.
Wisconsin.
But those don't exist, and custom ones there seem to come in a lot, so I don't need 20 of them. Also, a copy of the Roddenberry Vault. I hope I get through the rest of this quickly. Yes, I see it's 3 pages, but I double space and increase the font size to help with your speed reading, so anyway, it looks longer than at default settings. Altered Image was Image's attempt to parody their own stuff.
And I showed that off.
Yep, I'm trying to flip the pages here. They're kind of stuck together. There we go. DC Marvel with image-only characters because we always need to see Mr. Majestic in the Witchblade thong. American Woman, she seems to be a mix of Captain America, Wonder Woman, and Angela, whose rival looks like a demon Twi'lek into bondage. Avengeblade, Rob Liefeld puts out a comic to parody bad girls that attacks even his own characters. Sure, whatever. Americomics, with 2 stories. First is about Shade, an astral-projected shadow creature bound to a paralyzed Vietnam vet, and Slayer, a space cop assigned to Earth and employed as an Earth cop that has some of the worst fight scenes I've ever seen drawn. Also, halfway through, there's an ad for the new Sentinels of Justice, which I mentioned in the first Blue Beetle retrospective. Crimson Plague, with the tagline, "When she bleeds, you die," which conjured some disturbing thoughts when I first heard it. Daring Escapes, when Todd McFarlane put Houdini in the page of Spawn. Of course he needed to get his own series. Dome, Ground Zero, a fully CGI comic.
Oh god, I gotta flip through this now. Because I thought it was just a cover that was that.
About a domed alien island that appears after testing of a quantum bomb.
This looks ugly. Oh my god, look at this expression.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, here's
that is some beautiful,
that
is some reboot artwork right there. That is pure quality right there.
So, when it comes to CG stuff, I love CG animation, but you know in the beginning phases before they add all the textures and special shit, it makes me ill to look at. So, early CG, it made me kind of sick to look at. I don't know why. To this day it does that. Something about certain textures just are off-putting to me. Image
Plus, an interesting way to promote the early Image company. It contains bios of all the original creators and a handful of other artists, writers, and letters. And each of the originals has a caricature drawn by some guy named J. Scott Campbell. I wonder whatever happened to him. Platinum #1, the world's first and only photorealistic 3D comic book.
Oh God!
I actually have a copy of this already.
I don't remember seeing this in the collection, honey.
It's,
oh God! It's so ugly.
It's in the binders.
I can't stand it. I can't.
It's in the binders with fully intentions of reviewing it at some point.
I will not watch that episode because holy
Disney's The Three Musketeers, the 2-movie issue adaptation.
Yeah, well, it's Three Musketeers.
I like that movie. And finally, since I already sent some Beavis and Butthead comics, how about some Ren and Stimpy follow-up? I have those already.
You don't have the free air Fowler.
I'm pretty sure we do, actually.
And these are like, you got, each one comes with like a Stimpy and a Ren.
That's it. Hope you enjoy. LLAP, and here's wishing you 2 many happy years together. Thank you.
Air Fowler, honey.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm opening something from Carleen Bower.
I remember sorting through I know at least one of the Ren and Stimpy comics had it. Maybe I got rid of it at some point.
Anyway, Carleen Bower, all the way from Canada. How you doing, by the way, Carleen? Let me open this envelope.
You're doing that. I'm just going to start cutting up the next one.
Why are you so hard? Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I don't got it. I need you to pull it. Oh, wait, I got it. Yeah.
There we go. There, give me the garbage.
Okay, what Carleen sent us, he sent us the She-Hulk Diaries. Which, is this a novel? Huh,
yeah.
I didn't know there was a She-Hulk novel. So, there you go.
Fun.
Alright, so we got Rat Queens, which I know of, but I haven't, like, read. Let's see. The Shield. Vampirella, The Second Coming. The Huntress. Steve Rogers, Captain America, Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah, that's Nick Spencer crap.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Yeah, we don't, yeah.
Camp Midnight. Looks like something for a long box.
Mm-hmm.
All Bitch Planet. Like, in comics class back in college, everyone really liked Bitch Planet. So, yeah. Glad to have that. Lazarus. Let's see. Monstrous. Number 1. Batgirl Year 1. And, all new Hawkeye, which I have the trade for already.
Yeah. Speaking of stuff we already have, this one is from Thomas C. Lasik, but it's probably an eBay purchase. It's The Fall of Green Arrow number 1. Problem is, that trade where I did the review of Rise of Arsenal, it contains this miniseries already. It was a double pack. So, sorry, I already have it.
So, this box is interesting because it has wood grain tape.
That's interesting. That's different.
That's Atari.
Atari, I think they made some E3 news that apparently they're going to make a new console or something.
Yeah, they're making a console. I'm like, what? Atari?
Especially since I'm pretty sure Atari as a company doesn't exactly exist anymore. I'm pretty sure that it was that basically their properties got bought out and are farmed out to other studios to make schlock for them just to create like some additional profit.
Well, people bought and sold Atari over the years, so I don't know who it belongs to now, but wow. Anyway, the box I just opened is from Steven Scott. Hi, Steven Scott. How you doing, by the way? He sent us newspaper.
Yay!
Oh my God! These sweet treats are 2 for $6 at the Heb.
Woot! At the Heb, the most popular grocery store chain in Minnesota.
That's in Minnesota?
No, I have no idea what the hell it is. I've never heard of the Heb before.
I've never heard of the Heb either. Anyway, here's a letter. Open first, it says.
Okay, I'm gonna open this first then. There's a postcard from Big Bend National Park.
Okay.
And the letter's all folded up. 1 second here. Dear Lewis and Vega, this will probably be one of the last packages I will send y'all, but I do hope y'all will like these comic books and trade paperbacks and use or review them in the near future. That out of the way, the comic books are, it's a big list.
Yep.
And for the trade paperback is Star Wars Tales Volume 3, which I don't think we have, so that's good.
We do not.
Which has several short stories you could use for comic quickies. One of the stories is a duel between Darth Vader and Darth Maul, and 2 other stories by Garth Ennis. I also have some questions. Are there any Star Trek fan theories out there? Plenty. I'm just trying to think of any good ones in particular that would be, worthy of bringing up right now.
Yeah, this is your territory.
What is Roseville, Minnesota like?
It's a suburb.
Yeah, I like it.
It's ugh.
Me and my family went to Big Bend National, West Texas, where we hiked, saw wild animals, including Mexican black bear, and had a lot of fun. So enclosed the postcard for you that you do whatever with. Also, while we were there, I ran into a Norwegian family. The husband was an engineer in the Norwegian Air Force and stationed in the USA, and they were heading home for a few weeks. That's nice. Hope you enjoy this letterbox I have sent y'all, and live long and prosper, and may the Force be with you. P.S. What was the first Star Trek movie you saw in theaters, and your memories of the Star Wars prequels?
First Star Trek movie I've seen in theaters was technically 2009 because I haven't seen any of the movies in theaters until then. Although my favorite I've seen in theaters was actually a re-release of Wrath of Khan that they did back when they released Into Darkness. Seeing that in theaters, that was amazing. That
is a point of contention in my memory because I could have sworn that I saw Star Trek 6 in theaters. But my family insists that I did not. So it probably was Generations. And in terms of memories of the Star Wars prequels, we were all hyped. And it was disappointing. I remember I saw Revenge of the Sith on the last day of high school. Because it came out that same day, and it was like, momentous day, last day of high school. I went on a bicycle trip down the road to all my previous schools, the ones that actually were local, which was my middle school and my elementary school. Got to meet up with my best elementary school teacher as he and the kids were returning from a trip that the school usually goes to. And that was actually a really good thing anyway, considering that school is now closed for whatever reason. I can't remember, like, funding or whatnot. So that was a fun, interesting day for me.
I remember I had some little cousins who loved, like, the first prequel. They loved Phantom Menace, and they kind of dragged me into watching the VHS, like, with them. And I'm just like, whatever. It's Star Wars. Although I didn't get much into Star Wars until I had this friend who was a Star Wars fanatic, like, his whole life, and ended up dragging me to the last prequel. What, Revenge of the Sith? Yeah. Ended me dragging me, like, to that. I'm like, it's alright. And eventually I watched all of them, and I was like, man, the only not as bad one is 3 compared to the originals.
Oh, they're all terrible. They're all just terrible in different ways. Hey, during Wonder Woman last night, I leaned into you during the lightning scene. Unlimited power! What do you think of the Button and the Lazarus Contract crossover story arcs? The Button was exactly what I thought it would be, which was it gives us no new information. It's advancing the whole Watchmen in the DC Universe thing. Told us nothing new, because it's way too early, and they're not going to spoil all the big stuff in a Flash and Batman crossover. It basically is reinforcing stuff that, basically just letting people know we haven't forgotten the story, so, here's what's going to happen next. The Button itself, like, serves no actual story purpose than to get things going. The Lazarus Contract was majorly disappointing. It felt very rushed, even when the finale was double-sized. The characters were written pretty terribly in the non-Titan... Dan Abnett's Titans book, still solid work. The other 3 books were meh, just not very good. I don't know what's wrong with Christopher Priest. I know he's better than this, but man, his Deathstroke book is bad, and so was that finale. Finale was rushed and terrible. I did some Tumblr posts about it around the time it came out, but yeah, it was a major disappointment. But, I've seen worse, and I'm happy that, and for what it was, I've seen a lot worse. Michael Moore versus Frank Miller, Death Battle, make it happen. I don't have control over Death Battle.
We don't do Death Battle. Anyway, this is what they said. What if the Punisher's family never died? Deathstroke, Determinator, but it's part of Eclipso,
Darkness Within. The best crossover.
The Max one. Pit. We have, like... I think we have a bunch of this. This pit.
Yep.
Justice League International, Elseworlds Annual, right here. Captain America 2.
The Rob Liefeld stuff.
Yep.
Part of Heroes Reborn.
Chase. And Star Trek Legion of Superheroes. And the free comic book day Star Trek Next Generation Mirror Broken. Which
I've already got, unfortunately, sorry. Remember, I get all the free comic book day stuff already. You don't have to send any of that to me. What I got here was another eBay one. This is the first 3 issues of Lunatic, which I'm presuming they sent it just because I did the review of Lunatic #1. I was worried at first because, like, remember, guys, I've done 454 episodes. You can search through the thing first to make sure I haven't, done it already. But I'm assuming they just bought a multi-pack of the first 3, because we got Lunatic #2 and Lunatic #3 right here. With also an ad for Hellraiser Bloodline, which is actually a pretty decent movie for for Hellraiser in space.
So we got something from the Books Corner.
Unfortunately, I already have that, and I did that as the first long box last year.
Yeah, Silent Hill Downpour. Sorry, it's already in our collection.
Was it the first episode last year? Might have been the 2 years beforehand. Point is, I've done it already. Sorry. A lot of ones of people not checking the site to see if I've done them already.
Honey, you got a lot of videos. I just want to point that out.
It's not hard to search.
Yeah,
but thank you anyway. I appreciate the thought.
What is that, honey?
All right, we got a box full of a bunch of stuff here, which is from Returns Department from Midtown Comics.
I've been there before. Pretty cool.
So just a stack of comics. Let's see what we got here. Like, all of them are on their back, so I can't see them. Okay, okay, a lot of it's free comic book day stuff, which, again...
Yeah, we go to...
I go to free comic book day. You don't need to send them.
Yeah.
This is like Bongo Free-for-All, Betty and Veronica.
Barbie!
Barbie. I don't think we have the Barbie one.
Yeah, we don't. Not in our packs.
The Ballad of Franklin Bonesteel.
Oh, cool. Boom Studios.
Yep.
I want to read this Chef Brianna or something.
Oh, good! Avatar, the comic book.
Yeah.
The most remembered of all James Cameron properties.
Colorful Monsters, got that upstairs.
The Star Trek Next Generation one again.
Buffy, the high school years. But wait, Buffy's always, like, most of Buffy's in high school.
No, the first 4 years are in the first 3 years are in high school.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Exo Manowar.
DC Superhero Girls. Descendants.
Wonder Woman Rebirth.
Rotten to the core, rotten to the core. It's the theme song.
World's Greatest Cartoonists.
Doctor Who.
Tex Patagonia. SpongeBob Freestyle Funnies. Scott Westerfield's Spill Night. Garbage.
I'm about to say, if you're not able to break it, I would totally just bite it.
Riverdale. Still haven't watched Riverdale. Don't want to watch Riverdale. Don't care about Riverdale.
Ooh, I do
Monster
not
High.
have Monster High. Yay. Monster High. Monster
Miraculous
High.
Ladybug.
Monster. Ooh. Oh.
Monster High. Malika Warrior Queen. The Loud House.
Oh, wait. The Loud House? I like that cartoon. Yeah,
Lady Mechanica.
What?
Kid Savage. I'm just rushing through this because we got a bunch of other boxes we got to get through. Kaiser Soze Scorched Earth?
Wait, what?
Kaiser Soze? Okay.
Anyway, I'm
Usual
really,
Suspects.
I'm really enjoying
Good
Loud
movie.
House right now. So I watched a few episodes. That's a cool show. It's the only thing on Nickelodeon I've watched in years.
The Incal.
Don't tell anyone I like Monster High.
Hilda is back.
What the heck's going on with this reboot? They got rid of Ghoulia, and I disapprove. And
Guy Delisle hostage.
just tell me, is Monster High canceled or not? Because they didn't
Guardians of the
bring out
Galaxy.
anything new for a while. Same with Ever
Time
After High.
Shifters.
What the hell's going on with Ever After High? Is it canceled? Is it gone?
Tie into the show, fresh off the boat.
I never watched that, but I knew a lot of people who liked it.
Bad Machinery. Attack on Titan.
Do 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 do.
Animal Jam.
Furries.
Hey, what you got there, sweetie?
Something from eBay. This is from Gustav Svensson. Gustav Svensson. That's a nice name. They sent us paper balls.
Sweetie, I'm not labeling this episode Paper War 2.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Paper War 2.
Nope.
Paper War 2.
I gotta clean all this up, you know. I'm filming
Yeah, you do.
the episode after
Yeah,
this.
you do. While I retreat and go eat some cereal, like the child I am.
You're an adult. You're allowed to do that.
I'm allowed to do a lot of things. Here you go.
Thank you.
Alright, so they sent us... If I can open this... Yeah. Okay, they sent... Holy crap, it's so much wrapping. Oh, Marvel Ultimate
Adventures.
Adventures.
Which, if I recall correctly, yeah, that's the, that is the third part of the Marvel bet. Yeah. Yeah, because remember,
Explain.
Marvel...
Yeah, I know the story behind Marvel, but explain how is that the...
Some other guy got involved in the bet, and they added that one into the bet, like, vote on this one, if this one has the better sales, too. And it was just this mediocre Batman and Robin parody.
That sucks.
Anyway, this is an Amazon box.
Oh, manga.
Yep, so this is probably going to be more your territory.
Okay, let's see what we got. Last Man, the Stranger. I haven't heard of this. This is actually for First Second. First Second's one of my favorite comic publishers. I highly recommend pretty much everything in their library.
Last Man, the Royal something? What was
Yeah,
that?
this is the
Royal
Stranger,
Cup?
and this is the Royal Cup. So...
And The Chase.
Alright, so I got 3 volumes of this. Cool. I don't know much about this, but I love First Second publishing. So, yeah.
And as part of that free comic day thing, The Incal.
The Incal.
I don't know what that is.
Mobius.
Jodorowsky, though.
I will read this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, whoever sent that. There was not a name in the thing.
Alright, this doesn't have a name, but I'm sure it will once I open it. Okay. Mystery box.
Technically, they're all mystery boxes.
Well, yeah. Okay. Good morning, afternoon, evening to you. First, I want to thank you for all the hard work you put into your show. It's always a bright spot in my week, while I wait for my chance to pounce on your $80 slot so I can make you watch more Gokaiger. I thought I'd send you some gifts. And these are some of the gifts that he's listing off. Green Lantern, the animated series.
Very cool.
A show Cartoon Network canned for the crimes of not being written for 2-year-old monkeys, not shilling enough toys, and not being animated by 3 unpaid interns. Hashtag Teen Titans Go suck. I like Teen Titans Go!
It's not a popular thing online, sweetie.
I don't care! I like Teen Titans Go! Fight me! What up?
It's a show for children.
What up?
I don't care.
I like the episode where they abridged like the old series, and it was hilarious. Rant aside, GL Taz is tightly written, fat, well-paced space drama and has a ship that's to die for. It was the dawn of the third age of mankind. The Babylon Project was a dream given form, and I just wanted to hear you say that. In fact, you should say it.
It was the dawn. Well, technically, I already did it in the Babylon 5 episode, so sorry, you're kind of behind there. Also, looks like if we have more Babylon 5 comics, we have the entire series already, sorry. Except for the Valen miniseries.
Even 9, 10, and 11?
Yes, we have all of them.
Oh, okay.
It was the dawn of the third age of mankind. The Babylon Project was a dream given form. Some people say that Han Solo is the biggest non-Jedi badass in the Star Wars universe. Those people don't know Wedge Antilles. Here's a clip notes from his resume. He is the only fighter pilot to survive both Death Stars, and in fact blew up the second one. He liberated Coruscant. When he became a general and was forced to stop piloting fighters, his flagship was the New Republic's only Super Star Destroyer, which the Republic only had because earlier in his career, Wedge was the one who captured it. Mm-hmm. He once performed a piloting maneuver which at the same time was thought that only a Jedi could do. The X-Wing series is a combination of comic books and books mostly about the adventures of Wedge Antilles. The comics I sent are about his time in Rogue Squadron, the most badass squadron, and wasn't enough if he wants to make a second one, Wraith Squadron. Only the Wraiths would be commandos as well as fighter pilots. These are some of my favorite books in the Star Wars Expanded Universe. Then the mouse went and struck them and everything else from canon. That hurt me more than the DC reboot ever did.
Yep,
Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm looking forward to seeing your future episodes, and look forward to the day I grab that $80 slot. For one day I will.
I want the $80 slot so I can make you review something I've been wanting.
Until then, best wishes, your Patreon subscriber, White Star 60.
They also sent this.
Oh, a Gokaiger key.
Yep.
Of SPD Red? Or not, Mystic Force. I can't. What's that? Let me see. SPD Red, yep. Mm-hmm. As one of my forum friends put it, the difference between a Power Rangers fan and a fan of both PR and Sentai is that the first guy hasn't seen enough Sentai. Yeah, I've seen enough Sentai.
You've barely seen any Sentai.
I've been forced to watch several.
You need to watch more Sentai.
I watched enough. I'm just not interested. It's not Power Rangers.
Sentai.
Speaking of, this was sent to us.
Oh, Mega
from an Amazon service. Yep. From, doesn't say. Oh, it's Jeffrey Piet.
Oh, okay. Hi, Jeffrey.
Again, you can just send us money.
All right, we got something from Malcolm Whitcomb.
But thank you.
Thank you. All right, Malcolm Whitcomb, what did he send us? Yeah. All right, he has a letter.
Why don't you read that off while I cut this box up?
Let's dig into Frank Miller's Ronin and see how this inspired the show Samurai Jack. Something of which the blockbuster Buster himself forgot and didn't bother mentioning in his 2 SJ reviews. Note, this book was in part inspired by one of the greatest manga series ever made, Lone Wolf and Cub. And yes, Lone Wolf and Cub is really cool.
I can't remember if we have a copy of this or not, but either way, yeah.
I don't recall either, but Ronin.
Ronin is one of those books that I definitely need to do for Miller Time at some point, just because it has a reputation.
Yes.
As one of Frank Miller's most popular works, and I've never read it, so I don't know if it's actually good or not. It's probably, here's the thing, it probably is one of those cases where it was probably groundbreaking at the time, but nowadays it's kind of like, yeah, there's nothing special about this.
Okay, I'm opening something from Terry R. Hackney. If I could, there we go. Yeah.
Where's this from?
All right, Terry Hackney has sent us. Looks like all new Exiles.
Oh, neat.
Let me, there's several issues in here.
The Exiles book that before the dimension hopping ones.
Yep. All new Exiles.
I think we have those already, actually, unfortunately.
I do not recall.
This is a thing from Andrew Jeeves, I want to say. But it's from France, or Canada. Canada.
Oh, Canada.
I was confused because there was an EU there, so I was worried it was like European Union. Alright, so, any letter? Nope. We got Batman Beyond, Volume 2, City of Yesterday.
I know we have Volume 1, right?
I do not know. And Batman Beyond, Volume 3, Wired for Death. So awesome. Thank you.
Definitely don't have Volume 3, but thank you. Alright.
More Batman Beyond is always good.
I'm opening something from Michael Payamura?
Pimura. I can't remember the exact pronunciation. I know who it is.
Mikey P. Yeah. Okay.
Wait for you to do yours. Yeah.
Okay, Mikey P has sent us no letter, but lots of Resident Evil. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Like 4 books of it.
4 Resident Evil books. I can't remember if I have a few Resident Evil trades. Don't know which ones I have or not have.
Well, these are all Code Veronica.
Oh, so like 4 trades of Code Veronica.
Yep.
I guess at some point I actually should probably get into Resident Evil.
Yeah, eventually.
But anyway, this is from John Watts. And you can just hand me the thing so I can cut it up and put it in there.
Nah.
You know, try to keep this place clean.
Nah.
Why don't you read that off?
Dear Linkara, I'm a fan of your work, and I hope you'll the comics that I've included here. The one featuring Green Lantern is a comic I felt would be perfect for an episode of Atop the Fourth Wall. The other is just something I thought you would enjoy by yourself.
Yep, it's an issue of a DC Rebirth Cyborg, which I'm pretty sure I have already, and Green Lantern and Space Ghost. I've never actually seen any Space Ghost.
Not even Coast to Coast?
Nope.
You have a DVD of Coast to Coast from upstairs.
I know. I've never watched any of it. I know nothing about Space Ghost.
Oh my god, this guy.
I wasn't part of the Cartoon Network generation. I was Nickelodeon, Fox Kids, and Kids WB. Cartoon Network was not my thing. I watched Cartoon Network when they started showing certain animes. I think that was it, like Gundam. When they started showing Gundam, I watched Cartoon Network, and that was it. So yay for Toonami, but it's Sailor Moon with Sailor Moon and Gundam. But that was it.
Anyway, P.S. If you like, you can visit my DeviantArt page with the link at the back of the paper.
Loverofgame64.deviantart.com.
I can't click this. It's a piece of paper.
Yes.
But here's his DeviantArt if you want to go look at that.
I'm trying to keep the letters separate from the comics because otherwise they will get crushed or lost.
Okay.
All right, I got Keith Arndt.
Hi, Keith. How you doing? I'm fine.
Another letter here. Dear Linkara, it's me, Keith, again, and this time I'm sending you an issue of the Image Comics Voltron series and Viz Select Comics Dragon Ball Z series, which is basically the manga in comic form, and a Star Trek novel called Star Trek Federation. I think I have that novel already, actually. We'll see in a second here. Yeah, I do, actually. We found this at a Goodwill.
Yeah.
And I still haven't gotten around to reading it yet, so sorry, but I have that one. A lot of stuff we already have, sorry to say. It's bound to happen. We started the PO unboxing series so people would know what I have and stop sending it in. It was eventual that people would just start, that people would not have seen enough of them to realize what we had and didn't have.
Well, it's not like they're going to come in our house and look at our collections, and it's not like I put up a freaking Excel file of all the things we got and blah blah. And then
we could not update anymore because we just lost track of it and there's too much stuff. What's your favorite Gundam series? My favorite Gundam series is probably the original Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm a big fan of that. There's plenty to show those off the camera.
Yep.
What do you think of the new MST3K series on Netflix? I haven't finished yet. I am stuck in the middle of the Many Loves of Hercules. Hercules episodes are always just a slog for me. They have good stuff in them, but it's never as fun to get through them as other stuff. And I feel like they've been missing perfectly good opportunities to make fun of the crappy dub actor for Hercules because he doesn't sound like a Hercules. You get like guys like Steve Reeves doing the original Hercules movies. Then you got this guy who I think has kind of a lisp.
I've been watching it. I haven't finished it. I haven't watched the last movie that's up on Netflix, but I love new MST2K. And to answer your Gundam question, I grew up liking Wing, but now I'm not really attached to any Gundam, so yeah.
Will you review any of the Halloween comics you've been sent? Most likely for Longbox. Halloween is not on the docket for Atop the Fourth Wall episodes, because Halloween is just not that big of a franchise for me. In terms of, I try to focus on the series that are my favorites, which has been The Thing, Silent Hill, Nightmare on Elm Street. Halloween just not one that's ever been that close to me. What is your favorite saga from the 1990s Spider-Man animated series? Probably the very last two arcs, which is Secret Wars and Spider Wars. So those have been great. Have you ever seen Criminal Minds? No.
I'm more of an SVU person.
Will Lord Vice ever die? Yes.
I hope so.
If they were to make a ROM animated series, would you watch it? Sure.
Totes.
What's your favorite Gundam from G Gundam?
Ooh, that's hard, because I have watched some of G Gundam, but I haven't finished it.
Always Sailor Gundam. The Noble Gundam, I think is what it's called. Hope you enjoy the comics and the Star Trek novel. Your friend Keith. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, I opened something from Brian Eastman.
Bit heavier one here.
So Brian Eastman sent us Mega Man!
Da, 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 da. And, is there a letter on the back there?
Nope, that's just a receipt.
Okay. No, just Mega Man stuff. This is a big stack of things from John P. Barry. You open this one up here. A crap ton of comics and a letter. A lot of letters today, too.
Yep.
Oh, goody, because we were starved for more Image comic stuff. Comic Reasons is what this said. And to Lewis, please read first. Right. Comic Reasons, I think, is a justification for what he sent to us. Alright, dear Lewis and Kara, I've been wanting to send this package to you for a while now, but I never managed to get around to it until now. I've been a fan of your show ever since your 100th episode, and started watching your show every week since the Silent Hill Dead Alive reviews. Thank you. Up until I started watching Atop the Fourth Wall, I had only been a casual collector of comic books, mostly just Simpsons comics, now 7 years later, and now my collection has grown to occupy at least 5 or 6 shelves and 6 storage bins. Sorry. Some of the comics in my collection have been shown in your show, like JLA Act of God, A Thing from Another World, TMNT Meets Archie, and the Game Boy comics. Hope to see you wrap up that series at one point down the line. I think we're doing another issue of Game Boy next year, because next year, in honor of the 10th anniversary, basically every episode I've scheduled out is a sequel to a previous episode in some form or another. A lot of those will probably get revised once Patreon-sponsored stuff has to get scheduled, but expect every single episode otherwise to be a follow-up. Let's see. Hope to see you wrap up this series sometime down the line. Anyway, at the time I'm writing this, I want to ask you a few things that have been on my mind. Since Alien Covenant came out a few weeks ago, have you and Vega seen it? No, I haven't gotten around to it. Do you ever think you will make another Atop the Fourth Wall movie soon? Not soon. Next movie I'm going to do is Longbox, and I'm still scripting that, although I've made progress. Did your movie have to do with Comic-Con 1 crashing on your show? No, but I'm going to tell you one story about that. Here's the thing. The storyline was supposed to be finished in Halloween, The Sleepwalker. Now it's going to be done, hopefully, before October. I'm making progress on that and filming a bunch of stuff. What was supposed to happen was that the ship would crash, then we would confront 90s Kid in the apartment, and Vice so easily taking 90s Kid out of the apartment would be what inspires us to move. Because basically it's like, the problem is the security system, we've just been building onto it, there's no proper infrastructure for it. Now, as soon as we move, we can set it up properly this time around. So unfortunately, moving kind of screwed that up, and I had to rewrite things, and thus had the comedic reason of, we're raising your rent to $10,000 a month. Do you ever plan on coming back to Magfest in the future? I started attending it 2 years ago and would love to see you there. Probably not. The problem is Magfest is the only convention that that I need to pay to get there, and I just can't justify the money anymore. I don't make back what it costs to go there.
Me, I just like going because it's fun as hell. I love Magfest.
When are you going to get around to talking about the 2009 Star Trek movie adaptation comic? That's on the docket for next year, I know that. I've been awaiting that review for a while now. Sorry, I'm going to get to it. Going back to my first question, do you plan on reviewing comics from the Alien franchise? Yes, I want to do some more Alien stuff. Probably for Longbox, though. Anyway, I'm sending some comics I've had lying in my collection in the hope that some of them may end up in future episodes of Atop the Fourth Wall, and I've enclosed a list of reasons why they may make good reviews. I will read this list later, just because, we're so much stuff still to get through. But if they don't, I don't understand. If they don't, I understand. It's your call at the end of the day. In closing, I wish you and Vega nothing but the best, and hope your wedding has no flaws at all. Come November, and keep burning.
Flaws, and it didn't even happen yet. I love you.
Love you too. And keep burning as many body comics as you can. Signed, John Peaberry.
Thank you, John.
Vega, have you seen the College Humor videos for My Little Pony, and what are you hoping to see from the My Little Pony movie that's coming out soon?
Which College Humor video? The one where it's like the brony kissing, and Cheeto upping a thing or some other thing, because whatever. And am I looking forward to the movie? Yes.
What are your thoughts? What do you think is going to be in the movie?
Well, one, based on... Okay, spoiler for anyone. Based on what happened at Toy Fair, one of this toy events... sea ponies. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the heck's going on with those sea ponies.
Mer ponies?
Yes, mer ponies, sea ponies. Because, people have been saying, hey, when are you going to have sea ponies in the show? Where are you going to sea ponies? Hey, how about some sea ponies? Well, now we're going to get them in the movie, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. Anyway, what comics we got?
We got Berserkers, number 1 to 3. Mickey Mantle, number 1. I did Mickey Mantle number 2 years and years ago, so we can finally close the saga of Mickey Mantle. My most favorite remembered episode when I looked at the Mickey Mantle bio comic.
Actually, for a long time, that was one of my favorite episodes.
It's just. I thought it actually turned out okay, but it's one of those episodes that I'm sure no one remembers, just because.
I'm probably the only one who would say that's in their top 10 of episodes.
I tried to just make it wacky, and I had the baseball bat smashing the walls of reality, so Harvey Fine Voice was in place, a 90s kid. King James for LeBron James, Long Live the King. I think I have this one. LeBron, King of the Rings. So I guess LeBron is the Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
That might be fun. A Spider-Man and Fantastic Four Amtrak PSA.
Whoa, what the... Huh?
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Is that what it's called?
No.
Oh, okay. Space Jam. Oh,
I think I have this already, or at the very least the individual issues. Star Trek and Planet of the Apes, the Primate Directive. Django and Zorro.
Wait, what?
Django and Zorro.
Okay.
Nice. And a bunch of regular show comics. Why don't you show those off?
Oh man, regular show finale. While I didn't watch much of what led up to it, because I didn't have cable at the time, the finale was pretty good, what I saw of it. And I'm like, wow. Anyway,
what do you got?
I'm opening something from I Don't Know the Name.
Yay! I don't know the name!
It's from another country.
Yay, another country!
But it doesn't have a return address on any... Oh, there it is. It's on the back. It's from the UK, from Claire Greenstreet.
All right, Claire, what do you got for us?
Hi, Claire. How you doing? Yeah. Letter. Ooh, and a fancy envelope.
It's like a slightly thicker one.
A fancier one, because, it's from Britain. From the UK.
All right. You want me to read that, or you got it?
Oh, I got it. Oh. There's more to it. Hold it.
2 pages.
Hi, Lewis and Vega.
Hi.
First, I apologize for my handwriting. I have so many writing stuff that I wanted to handwrite my letter, so my handwriting and grammar might not be as brilliant.
It's all good.
I've been a fan since 2009 after seeing Lewis in the Brawl, and spent the summers binge watching as many episodes of Atop the Fourth Wall, Nostalgia Chick, and Spoonie as my dying laptop at the time would allow me to. It really cheered me up, as that year was a tough year for me, and since then your shows have helped me through some of the bad times and continue to entertain me through the good times.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. And watching since 2009, so that's a long time watching.
Right now, things are a little up in the air, with only good thing being my recent diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome. I now know exactly what is wrong with my brain all my life, But I haven't missed an episode in 8 years, and I'm glad you're on the internet to help me get through this year.
It is no problem at all, and thank you for watching.
I have sent you some gifts, including 3 packs of Marvel Cinematic Universe trading cards and some loose ones that are duplicates for my set. Duplicates of Disney Princess trading cards, although I don't know if 2 of you would be interested in them. Some duplicates of Lego trading cards, which are part of a supermarket promotion, getting a pack of 4 for every £10 spent. And can be used to play rock, paper, scissors.
Neat.
A set of DC key rings that came with Kinder Eggs. Ooh. Oh my god. Everyone from other places that are not America, send Kinder Eggs.
Don't send us food.
Oh shit, I forgot. We have the no food rule.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to another country and get us some Kinder Eggs.
Okay, I like this plan. This plan works better. Anyway, finish the letter.
Okay, so just to be sure, don't send Kinder Eggs because we have the no food rule. But if I'm at a con in another country, like someone who's going to Con Bravo, you should bring back some Kinder Eggs for me.
Yes, I think I can do that.
Bring me back some Kinder Eggs.
I'll bring you some Kinder Eggs.
I'll bring you back some Kinder Eggs. 2 My Little Pony blind bags, some Tsum Tsums that were duplicates I got from blind bags, some My Little Pony squishy toys in a blind box, some My Little Pony coloring magazines. Sorry, one of the free gifts is missing from one of the magazines. The Snowflake Hole Punch was the reason I brought Fluttershy one and thought Vega might like the Pinkie Pie one. I will sign off with congratulations and good luck on your upcoming wedding. All the best in the future, and hope you get to make great content for years to come. One of your biggest fans forever, Claire.
Thank you. All right, let's.
I like how you sign your. I like your signature, Claire. It's really cute. Anyway, paper balls.
You're mean.
I am. Why do people like me again?
Yeah.
Alright, so this must be the My Little Pony Pinkie Pie secret treasure thing. Like a Pinkie Pie coloring adventure. Looks like it comes with stickers and a pen. Ooh, a pen. Yay. Thank you. We got the Fluttershy one and the Mystery of the Picnic. Let's just look inside this real quick. Oh, it's like little adventures. Like little coloring things and activity book. There. Oh, here are the cards. Why don't you open that up? Also, there's some Fluttershy stickers.
A lot of cards. I'm not going to show all these all off. Just like a crap ton of cards, like Disney Princess trading cards. Some Lego trading cards. And more Lego stuff. And an unopened pack of Marvel Cinematic Universe Missions trading cards.
Alright, and toys. Oh, wait, there's something that's loose here.
What?
It's a Tsum Tsum toy. It's the rabbit Tsum Tsum. Alright, and a bunch of pony blind stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll take the box and I'll get rid of that.
They're squishy pops, so I want to open these. Oh, cool. We got the Hulk Tsum Tsum with the wall that, like, he busts open and stuff. Cool. Anyway. I got a Pinkie Pie one. A Pinkie Pie little squishy. Let's see what else I got. Man, they make these hard to open. I like the little heart-shaped case they come in, too.
They make it hard to destroy, as we see here with this box.
Got a Applejack one, it looks like. Oh, and got some little hanky things. Green Lantern. I don't know who this is, honey. There's a Green Lantern one right there.
Catwoman? I don't know. Catwoman?
Batman.
With weird monkey ears.
I'm like monkey Batman. Here, why don't you check out what else is in there while I open this last little...
There's toys and Tsum Tsums.
Oh, cool.
Like a Tigger one here.
Ooh, is that a rarity? Oh, wait. No, it can't be rarity. Inside Out.
Inside Out. That's what I'm trying to think of the name of the movie. And My Little Pony Blind Bags, Wonder Woman, Things, and, yeah, Flash. Yeah.
All right, this one's, looks like another Pinkie Pie. Let's see what's inside. Yeah. Collect all 12. Okay, I got, what's her name? This is Peachy Sweet, which is basically Pinkie Pie with a pie on it. So, yeah.
So, my favorite pony is Honey Britches Pony.
No, you shut up now.
Because her britches are honey.
Only bronies can talk right now. Oh, I got Trick. Okay, it says it's Trixie, but really, this is just a blue rarity with Trixie's, like, mark on it. So, yeah. That's the thing with blind bags, you know.
So Honey Britches Pony is actually a redeco of Applejack.
Stop it. You stop it now. You stop it now. You respect the pony. Okay, speaking of My Little Pony, what are some of you thinking about the new season? Also, there's an upcoming episode that I heard about on Equestria Daily, which I don't want to... Ooh! Rainbow Dash! Which I don't want to spoil for anyone, but let's just say there's a... If you like the Apple family, you're going to love that upcoming episode. And hey, it's Applejack.
Honey Britches is estranged from the Applejack
Stop
family.
It. And you already showed these off? Hey, Lilo.
Yeah, there's a lot of little toys in there. I just want...
Right, and Tigger. Hey, there's some more of those, like, little superhero things.
Yep.
You got Superman. Got, who the heck is this? Oh, Robin. You got Joker.
Honey Britches.
And, of course, Inside Out Girl. So, yeah, thank you for all the toys.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right, I got one from Roland L. Allard II.
That is a very proper name.
Yeah,
hey, pins.
Pins and a Batman bottle opener.
Ooh, for beer.
And
Bat beer.
A letter.
Bat beer. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bat beer.
Hey, Lou and V. As I write to you, little Gwen has arrived on this planet, or at least a day or two till he arrives.
Aww.
Little Owen, sorry. There's the printing is kind of faded.
Congratulations.
For this month, instead of buying a bunch of stuff online for you, I thought I would send you some buttons and a bottle opener I bought from my local mall your way, just like the Digi-download slip of Doctor Strange.
Mikuhatsune.
In terms of honeymoon, check out... I might want to keep them all in the bag, because we're going to lose them.
Gyarados.
In terms of honeymoon, check out my home state of Connecticut. There are some places you two can check out, like Foxwoods or Mohegan Sun, and this state has its fair share of nerdy conventions, like Kineticon, Comic-Con, and GamerCon.
Yes, I love Kineticon. I'm not going to be there this year, but, like, Kineticon's one of my favorite conventions.
Do have a fun summer, and have a swig of Swilla on me. Before I close, I give you my usual questionnaire. 1. Thoughts on Marvel finally dropping the SJW politics and going back to proper comic book storylines?
Really, dude?
Yeah, no, we don't buy that. No.
Yeah.
We don't buy that. What is it about My Little Pony you don't really care for, and how come you never really dumped ass all over the show? Oh, I just don't care for it. It's a show about little horses. I just don't care. Viga, I know you said you never cared for Ruby very much. What was it about that show you didn't really like?
Animation kind of sucks. There.
Have you heard about Universal and Sony thinking about buying Funimation?
As long as I keep getting anime and their pricing structure for their, like, streaming service doesn't go too much up,
Goodbye and good night, Roland. P.S. Whatever happened to the stuff I got you for the last month's PO unboxing vid? We get a lot of stuff. I don't remember specifically. We might not have opened it, but
unless it might be here.
Yeah, I might just not have. We just might not have opened it yet. You'll have to be more specific about stuff. We get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, we might be opening it in a few minutes for all now. Because there's a lot here. Speaking of opening things, I got something from looks like Goodwill Central Coast. So maybe it's like an eBay sort of thing. And it's. It is Kevin Smith, Batman, The Widening Gear.
The Widening Gyre, which I think we have already. It's one of the infamous Kevin Smith Batman stories that is not considered very good.
And what's that you got there, honey?
Well, we got ourselves a Power Morphicon 2014 poster.
Oh, cool.
With check this out. Well, as a letter.
Oh, there's more posters.
And there's more stuff in here.
No pies. I'm sure this must be a con meme. I don't know.
This is from J. Lee Lebasson. You might want to show off this stuff.
Ooh. Anime Expo 2015 book.
Dear Lewis and Vega, I've been watching Atop the Fourth Wall for quite a few years, and I have to say I absolutely love each and every review you've made, from comic books to various games and classic television series. I'm especially fond of the ongoing AT4W storyline that you've kept for all this time. Thank you. But I was also wondering if you've planned on some kind of conclusion to the story overall. Not really. I've had, like, thoughts here and there, but I've never actually, like, planned out how it would actually end.
Oh, cool. I've been actually wanting to buy this for a while.
Magical Girl Apocalypse, yeah.
Yep. Thank you.
My absolute favorite works you've done would have to be a tie between your retrospective reviews of the Blue Beetle and your History of Power Ranger series, which, in case you didn't know, also inspired one of my other favorite content creators, Marco Satsu, to start a History of Kamen Rider series just last year. Despite the fact that there aren't that many guys and gals from the good old days of Channel Awesome still out there making content on YouTube, I'm glad to see that people like you and Doug Walker continue to make entertaining videos for the world to enjoy on a yearly basis.
Ricky, plenty of fangirl killer.
Actually, plenty of old Channel Awesome content are still out there and still making content.
They're just not on the site.
They're just not on the site anymore. Not to forget your wonderful wife-to-be, I'd also like to mention that I'm quite a fan of Vega's wonderful Idols of Anime series.
Yay, thank you.
And I've seen just about every single episode to this very day.
Oh, thank you.
Ever since I saw that promotion for the Idols of Anime on the AT4W website, I couldn't help but follow the link back to Vega's channel, where I found dozens upon dozens of videos on Idol anime that I've never seen before, aside from Idol Master and Love Live, which I couldn't escape from at any anime convention ever.
Yeah, Love Live, like, for the last 3-4 years, it remained in the at least top 5 cosplays you see at cons. Like, every convention, at least there's a huge amount of Love Livers still cosplaying to this day, mostly because School Idol, like Love Live School Idol Festival, the game, always brings out new cards with new, like, designs and outfits and stuff. And of course we got Love Live Sunshine, whose second season is going to be out this fall, and I can't wait because, holy crap, Love Live Sunshine! Love Live Sunshine! Love Live Sunshine!
In my personal opinion, I'm more of a fan of idol animes that stick to the 2D animation style over 3D, simply because of my love of hand-drawn animation, but I won't deny that the songs performed in either style have always been a great listen for me whenever I've seen them. Considering how many hundreds of people I've seen flock to conventions with their love of anime idols right out in the open, Dakamakuras, figurines, t-shirts, etc., I'm surprised you don't have more of an online following with all the time and effort you put into covering these anime.
I'm trying. Like, at conventions, I promote the show, usually in my panels as well, especially my idol panels, because I'm talking directly to the audience at this time, but, you know, it gets more people every day. Fun fact, I am, right now, 9 subscribers away from my goal of getting 2,000, so if you guys could, you know, subscribe, that'd be great.
I'm hoping that one day you'll get the recognition from the anime community and your popularity will skyrocket to heights that can only be seen from AKB-0048 space.
It has been getting bigger. I've just recently had a guest appearance at Anime Next as, like, a guest. It was so weird being a guest at an anime con for the first time, because it's like, how do I guest? I have a handler? What do I do with that? Oh my god, this hotel room is so big and awesome!
Anyways,
great.
Along with this letter to you both, I've also included a few things I wanted the both of you to have. For Lewis, I've included 2 posters that I got from last year's Power Morphicon, and 2 comics that I got from Robo Toy Fest this month. As for Vega, I threw the first volume of a gory Magical Girl manga I found at my local Barnes & Noble, as well as a schedule from the 2015 Anime Expo in Los Angeles.
Thank you.
Would have put in last year's schedule, but it was pretty bent up after being shoved in a poster tube a few months back.
Yeah, I love collecting booklets from anime cons, and I do have a few of cons I just never been to, like Anime North and stuff like that. But I do have a pretty large collection of them, mostly of stuff I've been to. So if you guys like to send con books, or even like old badges, because I like collecting those, Sure.
I'd love to meet you two in person if you ever considered coming down to a local convention here in California, but if it's too far out of reach, I understand. In any case, can't wait to see more entertaining videos from both of you in the future, and hope you have a very wonderful life together.
I really want to go to the West Coast. My friend's been wanting me to do stuff at Anime Los Angeles, and Anime Expo this year they got Cinderella Girls, Aqua, freaking Miss Monochrome, Wake Up Girls, I think. The fact is, they got a bunch of idol groups. It's gonna be idol hell at Anime Expo, and guess who's not there? The biggest anime idol fan on the internet. I'm not there, because I need $1,000-something just to go to Anime Expo. And meanwhile, Otakon doesn't have any idols. Anime Central don't have any idols. None of the cons have idols. And I just want everyone gets to see the idols but me. I would just, on Twitter, people would be like, oh man, I just seen Aqua for the second time. People who's not on the West Coast gets nothing. I'm still salty. Still. Ah.
So anyway, that was from J. Lee Labasan, or Hi Lee. I don't know the pronunciation there for that, but thank you very much.
J. Lee, see them for me. See all the idols this year at Anime Expo for me.
This is from...
for me. Do it for Vega. Do it for Vega.
So anyway, this one's from Adam Ozella.
I'm still salty over Anime Expo this year.
Which I love because the stamps here are... I'm going to cover up their address here. The stamps are... holiday stamps from 2015.
Hey, if they're still good, why not use them?
Exactly. It just tickles me. They have a letter and Ultimate Fallout.
Spider-Man, no more.
Yep. Dear Lewis, Linkara, and Vega, it's Adam O once again. Just want to say thanks again for opening my box of comics during your unboxing video. I hope one day you can review them someday. I'd love to say thank you so much for all you have done, but I have both sad and good news. Sad news is I can no longer afford to go to the comic book shop anymore due to lack of funds, sorry, and the fact that I need any spare cash to go to do the other miscellaneous things in my life. However, the good news is I'll still be reading comics from the trades anytime they come out, so Superman forever.
I know that feel. For a year and a half, just going to the comic shop to buy a comic was off the question, so I understand that, man.
Enclosed, I have sent you Ultimate Fallout number 4, which is the first appearance of Miles Morales' Spider-Man, because he's a far better Spider-Man than Peter Parker. Here's some questions. Have you read the Harley Quinn series? I think she's DC's answer to Deadpool and Squirrel Girl. I have not.
They're trying to make her DC's answer to Deadpool and Squirrel Girl.
Have you read Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow by Alan Moore? And so, what are your thoughts?
Yes.
Not really much thoughts to give. It's a great ending to the Silver Age Superman.
I think you skipped a page.
No, it was 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
For Vigo, what is your opinion on the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex?
I've really liked it, but it's been years since I watched it. I haven't watched it since it originally ran on Cartoon Network. But yeah, I was pretty much watching it every time it was on. I really enjoyed it. Especially Laughing Man, which people cosplayed at cons sometimes. It was awesome.
Will I ever do a review of Watchmen, the comic, not the movie, because I feel it's worth making fun of? Well, certainly in that regard. I mean, it's basically the Citizen Kane of comics. Of course it's worthy of making fun of, although I have no immediate plans to do so. Probably it'll be Patreon sponsored at some point. When are you going to review any of the Superman movie comic adaptations? No immediate plans. I want to get through the Batman movie comic adaptations first. When are you going to review Dark Knight Returns 3, or whatever it is that Frank Miller wrote? Dark Knight 3 will be probably next year as part of the 10th anniversary celebration, or at least the first issue will be. When are you going to do more Just Imagine Stan Lee Creating DC Universe? Because I love those videos. I'll probably do another theme month of those. What are your thoughts on the Inhumans? Because they're one of my favorite comics. I have no thoughts whatsoever on the Inhumans.
Looking forward to the Netflix series, though.
For Vega, I was at Anime Boston back in 2008, but I haven't been there since. Tell me, when did you go? Because I'll totally be there if you go.
I went there, I think, 2009, 10, 11, 12, maybe not 13. So I went there for 4 years. It's one of my favorite anime conventions ever. I really want to go back and do panels there. One of my friend Jed does that every year. I want to go back. It's just been a matter of me moving to the Midwest and it's harder for me to get back to East Coast for conventions. So yeah, maybe next year, hopefully. Depends how my savings are, but I really want to go back to Anime Boston. And for those of you who are in the Boston area, never been to Anime Boston, you want to go to a great convention with a great crowd, great academic panels, and awesome guests, they're there. Hashtag not sponsored, but Anime Boston's great.
What do you think of Superman's son, John? I think he's a better Superboy than Superboy Prime. Supergirl is a better Superboy than Superboy Prime. But yeah, I love John. John's a good kid. For Vega, have you seen the Ghost in the Shell movie?
Nope.
I thought it was good, but not perfect, but the anime is much more better.
Anime's better, not seeing the movie.
When are you and Vega coming to Boston Comic-Con? This year Stan Lee will be there.
I want to go back to Boston, period. Like, every time I've been to Boston, I had a really good times. And I know a lot of friends in Boston, and I just really want to go back to Boston in general.
They need to invite me.
But yeah, I'm not going to get to go to Boston Comic-Con.
Yeah, sorry, they need to invite me for me to go to a con.
I just need money to go to cons.
Convince the con to invite me. Demand I go there. Also, Vega, do you wish a crate of dirty diapers would fall on Lewis if he ever forgets to turn on the mic or does anything to annoy you?
If we have kids, I will totally make this crate of dirty diapers just to fall on you in case you forget the mic again.
So you have to collect all the dirty diapers you realize and keep them safe.
We'll have a baby. It's like renewable.
I don't doubt that, but I mean, where are you going to store them? Where are you going to store them?
You'll see. You'll all see.
It's kind of, one would say if you're collecting one would say if you're collecting used diapers, you're kind of weird.
You're marrying me, and we're gonna have a weird kid together.
In the end, I hope this. In the end, I hope this letter finds you, and don't forget, you and Vega are heroes who do their best to make the world better.
The world can always use more heroes.
Thank you. Thanks and Excelsior from Adam O, a.k.a. the Boston Brainiac. So thank you very much, Adam.
And if I show up at Anime Boston next year, totally, tweet me, maybe in person, see my panels, hopefully. I really want to go back to Boston now. I miss it. I miss going to Charlie's. If you don't know what Charlie's is, it's one of my favorite restaurants there. Had the Improv burger. Anyway, I'm opening something from. It doesn't have a name. It's just they're from Allentown, PA.
And I can already tell there's a bunch of stuff in there.
Yep. There's a letter. Oh wait, is it a letter? It's Jeffrey Piet. Dear Linkara, is your microphone overlord turned on? Found you a comic written by George Takei for you and some trains you might like. One question: how are you going to charge to sub your channel on VidMe? How much are you going to charge to sub your channel?
I'm not.
On VidMe? I think that's stupid. Like, I understand the tip system's okay, but paying to subscribe to people? No. Besides, it's not like that pay to subscribe thing stops them from watching your content, so why even have that? VidMe, I love you, but no. It's not a good way.
Defeats the entire purpose of me having the VidMe channel in the first place.
Okay. They did announce that they will never force you to create for ad buyers, as that is evil.
That's not evil. It's just a viable, marketing system.
And they basically
Jeffrey, please stop printing off the internet. We can read.
Yeah, they print out internet. They print out articles. Basically.
You are wasting paper.
Anyway, we got. I already have the trade for this comic book history of comics. Already got that. Star Trek Next Generation finale.
Do have that already? Although I think this is a better quality copy of it, so I'll probably replace it with that.
Yep. Star Trek Next Generation Parallel Lines.
Ooh, always love parallel universe stuff.
Star Trek Annual 1990. Star Trek The Next Generation Children of Chaos.
And Sword Quest.
Oh wait.
Number 0.
Is this a reprint of the...
It's probably a reprint, because I'm pretty sure the Sword Quest comics are mini-comics.
Yeah, because this is from Dynamite, and Dynamite didn't exist back then.
Yeah.
But, Angry Video Game Nerd did a whole...
the Sword Quest video is a thing. He's looked into it before. He's been still looking into some of the stories and trying to do a follow-up video, if I recall correctly.
So, Thomas and Friends, Power Rangers Strange. It's Thomas the Tank Engine and Power Rangers all in one.
What? At least the Thomas the Tank Engine Transformer bootlegs make sense because, vehicle and robot. What the hell do these have to do with each other?
Shining Time Station says, morphing time. Percy as the Green Ranger.
Thomas was very cross because he'd been turned into a Power Ranger.
James as the Red Ranger. Belle as Rita Repulsa. Diesel as Alpha 5.
I didn't watch Thomas.
I loved, like, Shining... Well, okay, there's Thomas the Tank Engine, but it was part of this other show called Shining Time Station that was on PBS, which I really was liked as a little kid. Mostly because Schemer's an asshole, and I was like, ha, Schemer, you suck. But, okay, we also got blind bag, so open one up.
It's gonna be the Green Ranger. It's always the Green Ranger. We had, like, 4 Green Rangers in this damn thing the last time.
Well, this one is actually the Red Ranger!
Plot twist.
Ha 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 ha!
Pink Ranger.
Ha 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 ha! Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha
Ah.
ha! You don't even know what I'm referencing because you're not a Cartoon Network kid.
Nope.
Seriously, Cartoon Network. Doctor Who!
Doctor Who blind boxes, what do we got?
Here, open her up.
I'm gonna open that up.
Meanwhile, we got Katana.
Everything is slipping off my lap here.
Superhero Girls.
The Mummy from Mummy on the Orient Express, which actually I really like. Because I like that episode, and I like mummies. So there you go. Awesome.
There you go.
Alright, I got here from Matthew Dumansky, It's Dangerous to Go Alone, Take These, which is this. Why don't you show those off while I read the letter?
Okay.
Ah, oh no, I ripped the letter. Dear Super Linkario and Mega Vega, I think I quoted the wrong franchise on the cardboard, but never mind that, or that Linkario sounds like a fusion between Mario and Link, or a Gen 4 Pokemon. I've been a filthy casual fan of yours for a while now, and love the passion you put into each of your content. Thanks to you, I have a better appreciation of comics, anime, and Power Rangers. Enough pleasantries aside. No, never stop the pleasantries. I present you 2 comics that I kind of hope you don't already have, which I'm pretty sure we don't. We might have the Super Mario one, just because I have that trade of the Valiant Mario comics. But I never know. First is Gears of War issues 1 and 2. Don't know if you played the games of
I remember trying the first one at a friend's house years ago.
Never played them, sorry. So here you go, in the
it.
off chance you did dedicate a month reviewing comics based on video games. There's an idea. The other comic that I sent you is magical. When I first saw it on the rack, I knew I must have it. After reading The Adventures of the Super Mario Bros. Issue 4, I had philosophical questions running in my mind, like, what is the meaning of life? And are pizza bagels really good to eat at any time?
Pizza bagels suck. There, I said it.
But the most striking is that I genuinely laughed while reading it, especially at some of the art. Here's a quick synopsis. A sleep-deprived Mario saved the day better than a fully awake Mario, and Captain N continues to be a terrible series.
Ha!
Forgot to mention that there is a bonus Captain N comic in this issue. It focuses on Samus Aran of Metroid fame, and let's just say Samus in other M is better written, and leave it at that. Ooh, that is not high praise for the back of comic. At least a panel has good background art. Hope you guys get a good kick at it, even if you don't review it on your show, Linkara. P.S. Drink Koopa-Cola, and don't forget to bring a towel.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you, Matthew.
I'm opening something from Bab Treasures.
Bad Treasures?
Bab Treasures.
Bab or bad?
Bab. B-A-B.
Ah!
The science fair story of electronics.
I think I have this. I cannot remember if I do or not. See if that's actually the front or the back. Oh, it's the front.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I have this. I think it's part of the Tandy Computer WizKids stuff. It's not an actual Tandy Computer WizKids comic, but it's basically all the background material. Yeah, it's basically all the educational stuff that's in the back of the Tandy Computer stuff, and it might make for some good console quickies material.
Yep. Alright, I got something from Coronado Comics.
Coronado.
Yeah. It's one of those really wrapped up ones. You know the ones.
Yep. Because, ever since we started PO Unboxing, like over a year ago, the overly wrapped stuff has been the bane of our existence.
Yes.
It's another electronics story.
Yep. Electronics comics. So, electronics and science exploration. Space planes.
This is from the customer contact is a Jerry Zapor for this from Clovis's Book Barn. And inside
looks like some manga.
It might be a manga. It might be a thin manga, though. It's a very thin material here. What we got? What we got?
Manga. I've been really back into manga lately.
It is Mega Man NT Warrior.
I remember watching the anime for this, like, years ago. But yeah, like, I've been on a manga kick recently, because I bought a lot of manga.
Really? You on a manga kick?
Hey.
That's weird. That's so weird. That is so weird.
I was on a comic kick just like a couple weeks ago, so... Anyway, so I bought a lot of manga at the last convention I was at. Anyway, what you got, and who's it from?
More Jeffrey Piett stuff. And that would include... Kingsman, The Secret Service, the Mark Miller book that got made into that movie.
I remember seeing the trailer for it.
And some weird Star Trek Mega Blocks thing here. From Day of the Dove. I like Day of the Dove. Remember, only a fool fights in a burning house.
Unless it's an action movie, then you have to, because it's more action. Alright,
a man can kill 1,000 people if he's running.
Ow.
In one night, I should say. A man can kill 1,000 people in one night if he's running.
Okay, so...
Great Klingon stuff in that episode. I love Day of the Dove.
You threw away the person's name.
eBay. Finn.
Okay, Finn sent us Ultraverse Exiles.
Next year, instead of doing like a proper retrospective, I should probably just do like a follow-up to all the other retrospectives and talking about like, the Ultraverse Exiles and the, other stuff that's like, tangentially related but not actually part of it.
Alright, so we got something from Michael Shorkey here. Let's see what they wrote. Dear Linkara, hope that everything in your busy schedule gets sorted out and you're less stressed about things. I hope your wedding will be fun, and I hope you two live happy lives. Couple quick yay or nay questions. These are certain couples that I like or want to see and your thoughts on, and was wondering your thoughts on if you like them or not. Batman and Catwoman, yay or nay?
Yay, but what's gonna happen? But people know that spoilers. Batman has proposed to Catwoman in the comics in the most recent issue of Batman. Yeah, it's I'm perfectly happy with that happening. It ain't gonna stick.
Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon.
Nay.
Robin, Tim Drake, and Starfire.
Nay. Like, total nay. They have a huge age difference.
Beast Boy and Raven.
Mostly yay.
Steve Rogers and Carol Danvers.
Nay.
Wolverine and Storm.
Kind of yay, because of that one great X-Men animated series episode, One Man's Worth, where they showed like an alternate Days of Future Past or some kind of alternate timeline where Storm and Wolverine are together, and it's actually pretty good.
Superman and Wonder Woman.
Nay, 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 nay.
Vegan Lewis.
Mega yay.
I enjoyed the Dino Charts History of Power Rangers, and I have to say that I like the theme mix-up that they did. Hearing the Go-Go Power Rangers theme over and over was making me get tired of it long for the themes of Dino Thunder, SPD, and Jungle Fury.
They did it again with Ninja Storm, but less successfully. Ninja Steel's theme song sounds like off-key.
I personally recommend checking out some of the Sentai. I think they're fun. I want to know your thoughts on the very first Sentai Go Ranger.
Yeah, that probably ain't gonna happen, sorry. I'm just not interested!
Looking forward to more Hopper. Like, History of Power Rangers. And Hopper, and hope you can cover Ninja Turtles' Next Mutation, which is a guilty pleasure of mine. I don't care what people think. I like Venus.
I like Venus just fine, too. It's just, the thing is, watching Next Mutation as an adult is a very different experience as a kid. I don't remember half the things that happened as a kid, like all the weird sound effects they randomly put in.
I didn't even remember it existed till I got older.
I did. I loved it as a kid because I loved live-action Ninja Turtles. So seeing any kind of live action stuff was always cool, and the addition of a fifth turtle, I thought added a bunch of, was really cool at the time. Like, this was history in the making kind of a thing there. It's just, you know, and I like the idea of, like, Shredder is defeated, and they, like, had plans to bring him back and stuff like that. I like new enemies, but it's very silly. It's a very silly show, and I don't remember it being as silly as it is.
Again, I hope everything goes well. I hope to meet you and Sage again at YomaCon 2017. Stay awesome, Michael Shorkey, a.k.a. Mike Shork. P.S. Do you know if Sage has a P.O. box?
I do not know, sorry. You'd have to ask him on, like, Twitter or whatever.
Yeah, tweet him.
But anyway, thank you very much for that.
And
what we got in there?
They sent... Oh, it's a Harley Quinn button.
Fun. All right, this is from Bizimmy, which I'm presuming is like an eBay thing. Bizimmy.
Chris Zappin.
It's from Jeffrey Piet. It's 2 more blind bag Power Rangers things.
Rocket Fuel, Malt Liquor.
Damn! Chris Zappy.
Oh God, just look up
News Radio Rocket Fuel Malt Liquor.
Damn. Just look that up on YouTube.
Damn, it's Chris Zappy.
But after you watch this video, of course. Great, now I gotta watch News Radio now.
Another Red Ranger. And this one, I think it's the ultra rare, super duper transparent Red Ranger. And a putty.
Oh, cool. Anyway, honey. So, you know, I think it's time for us to read a magazine.
What magazine do you recommend, Vika?
I recommend Wired.
Wired? I've never heard of this magazine. What is contained within?
Let's see. In this issue of Wired, we have the hashtag and oral history.
Wow, I never knew such exciting things about technology.
Oh, ask a flowchart. What crazy shape should I make my fancy new HQ?
Oh boy, I've been asking myself that.
And look, it's a thing!
Wired magazine. It's a thing.
Wired magazine. Hashtag not sponsored.
See, I like about this cover is actually that it kind of looks like a Stargate.
Yeah, Lewis has been into Stargate so
I'm
heavily.
almost done with Stargate Universe. I'm like a few episodes into season 2.
You spent a whole dinner of ours talking about Stargate.
Yep. Oh, that's empty?
Empty.
Okay. And I'm gonna watch Arc of Truth and Continuum last because Stargate Universe is a much darker, less less humorous show than the other ones. So I want some fun to end off my Stargate marathoning. I got one from Brian Walmer, which is probably another eBay one.
Hi, Brian. How you doing?
Dear Lewis and Vega, it's me, Brian Walmer, BW Rosas on YouTube. Found this at my Walmart job and thought Vega would love it. And Lewis, it may help you know more on My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Ponies! I was actually looking at this at the at some store recently, and I'm like, man, I kind of want this.
Take care, Brian Walmer. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you so much.
I am gonna close this bag because we are kind of full here, and I will get us.
So
Pony
break. Who's watching the new season? Holy crap! This new season's great. Also, I opened something. It's from Will's Basement. Clive Barker's Hellraiser Holiday Special.
I have it already.
Oh. Okay, then.
Actually, you know what? This probably was mine. I think I ordered this.
Oh.
Because the thing is, I discovered this. I decided I wanted to get it because a Hellraiser Holiday Special, hell yeah. That might be Christmas right here. But then I remember, oh wait, fans sent me a bunch of Hellraiser comics. I should go and double check. And then it turns out, yes, I have this already. So this actually might be a better quality copy of it. The other one is fine as well, but you know, you never know. Hellraiser Holiday Special, I looked through it. It's a lot of fun. And Hellraiser and Christmas.
Okay. This doesn't have a name, but it's Spring-Heeled Jack. This looks like it's a... Oh, it looks like it's a book? Novel?
It's actual, like a novel. It's just like in comic size.
Yep.
Are you sure it's to us?
Yep. Huh. Lewis Lovehog.
Yeah, it's personally written. I don't know.
So someone sent us this. Spring-Heeled Jack.
So whoever sent that, thank you very much. I'll take the garbage.
And there's no letter, so... Yep, we just got Spring-Heeled Jack.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I got here from Clarissa Susan. Thing here. It's an odd shape. Might be a plushie, might be a box, might be something, and a regular thing. And there is a shipping receipt. No, it's from Jeffrey Piet. It's from Jeffrey Piet because, of course, it is. And it is more Thomas the Tank Engine mini things.
This kit, like the other thing, he had some of these already. Thomas as the Blue Ranger, because of course. Hero as the Black Ranger. Rosie as the Pink Ranger. And Victor as Goldar.
I don't know who these people are.
They're not people, they're trains, honey. Keep up with the conversation.
What, are you saying trains are people? What, are you racist?
What the fuck? Open the damn envelope.
From Bookstack.
I got something from Mile High Comics.
Alright, I'm gonna get mine open first.
Who's yours from?
This is from, is this a shipping receipt? We'll find out. This is from another Jerry Zapor, who is the same person who sent us the other manga, which in this case is Ultimate Muscle, the Kiniku Man Legacy.
Oh man, Ultimate Muscle, Ultimate Muscle. And we have, let me just, the invoice is kind of blocking things, so let me,
get that out of the way there. What do you got? Black Canary, the Wedding Planner. I think we have this already.
This is very fitting to my situation right now, planning this wedding.
Wedding month for comics. That'll come eventually.
Yes, do wedding month. Please do. I want to do it with you, man.
This is from G. Elizabeth George.
Let me just put this in here.
Yeah, get that. Up the top here.
Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah. All right. Dear Lewis, Mr. Lovehog, Linkara, I have been a fan of your show for quite some time. My favorite episode is probably most likely Santa the Barbarian. You are terrific, and I've learned a lot from your show. And there's a bunch of stuff scribbled off here, so I'll just skip to the next part. I am sending you several meh comics for safekeeping / potential future review. A few particularly weird, unique stuff. Including this parcel are the What If Marvel superheroes had lost Atlantis attacks. It's a story that was done, I think, back when Marvel still had the rights to Robert E. Howard's Conan the Barbarian characters. Though don't take my word for it, and you're only to take a look at Namor, Quasar, Warlock, and all the characters at the bottom of the cover, minus Wolverine, to know that this is a special kind of bad. Also, it's depressing as hell. DP7, number 11. Which is part of the new universe. I can't get the string off right now, so I can't show that off, unfortunately. And an author-signed copy of a Wally West Flash issue that I got for 25 cents at the local half-price books before it closed. On an unrelated note, but personally significant note, you know what One More Day did to Peter and Mary Jane's relationship? Well, a while back I sent you a few issues of Avengers West Coast, specifically from the Vision Quest arc / saga. Basically, those issues did to the Scarlet Witch / Wanda Maximoff and Vision what One More Day did to Peter Parker and Mary Jane. Needless to say, I was happy that they were out of my hair forever. Not sure if you're ever going to review the issues, but it will put my mind at ease acknowledging that on your PO unboxing that you got them. Sincerely, Gabby George. P.S. Vega, you're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much, Gabby. Like I said, I can't really show this off because there is string tying these together. That's different. There we go.
There you go.
So we got What If Marvel Superheroes Had Lost Atlantis Attacks? That's probably a storyline I should cover because of the Amazon attack relation. DP7 and The Flash, signed by Tom Payer.
Cool. So I just opened something from Emma Hambley.
What does Emma have for us?
Batman Spawn.
Let me see.
Batman and Spawn.
Okay, it's the other. It's War Devil. It's the one that apparently does not suck.
Okay, cool. We got the one that doesn't suck.
Woot.
Hey, honey. I think I have a place we should go to.
Really? Where do you think we should go?
I think we should go to the state of Pennsylvania. All within Pennsylvania Magazine.
Oh boy, I've never heard of Pennsylvania before.
You could read great articles based in Pennsylvania, such as stopping a bullet with a thread.
What? That seems likely.
Also, they have planes in Pennsylvania.
No other state has planes. This is the Mummy Palimpsest issue that I said I was going to get. I'm going to throw that over here. Thank you, Pennsylvania, for mummies.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag Pennsylvania. Hashtag success. Alright, we got something from Amazon. We got Sealed Air!
Ooh, and we got something wrapped up.
Oh.
Like fancy pants writing. Is that an Amazon gift card?
Hi, Lewis. Racing change, Red Razor, protecting traffic safety, racing Sentai Ranger. Is it better than Turbo was? From Jeffrey Piet. And it's in a fancy, this is in a fancy bag. So. Okay.
Excuse me.
It's gonna be Thomas Trains that are Power Rangers, isn't it?
It's gonna be more damn trains.
It's gotta be trains. Oh,
no, it's Car Ranger. It's Car Ranger.
Yep, Super Sentai.
Yep, the official release of that. So awesome.
And a fancy bag.
And a fancy bag, and there's a comic in there too.
It's Nyx, the complete collection.
Yep, NYX. World of the X-Men hits the streets of the gritty something series, the Offbeat series. This is from, thank you very much, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Andrew J. Potts, I'll get that in a second.
No problem.
Why don't you get that out and show off to the people? There's no letter.
Andrew Potts, you say?
Yep, probably an eBay purchase.
Hi, Andrew Potts.
Where's the garbage?
I put it over there.
Oh.
They sent us Sci-Fi and Fantasy Illustrated Red Band. Wait. Yeah, Red Band.
You want to start a band? We're going to call it Red.
Nah. Let's see what we got here. Which do I want to open? What do you got?
I got Third Eye Comics. I think that's a single thing, and a folder in here too.
Yes, I've heard of Third Eye.
It's actually like a proper manila folder here. From Joe. Dear Linkara, hi, this is Joe, a.k.a. Gunblade 007 and a.k.a. Mojojo 1993. Thought it would be a bit funny to send you a letter with the name of my company instead of my real name, so you thought it would be a package from a fan order over the internet. No, you're right. I mailed to you before, but you still hadn't got it, so I thought I would try again, since I know you're busy, which I understand. So I thought instead of mailing you Dark Hood issue number 1 and Dream Reader issues number 1 to 4, I'd just send copies of the main heroes from both series. My art style is inspired by Akira Toriyama. Will you show those off to the people? But a few of my friends and my character design remind them of the character designs for Howl's Moving Castle, which was designed by Akihiko Yamashita. Both Dark Hood and Dreamcatcher's design is very Batman-like, but instead of a cowl, they wear hoods. And I've also been told a lot of my characters, like Dreamweaver, look like a ninja too, which Dreamweaver was inspired by Hinata Hyuga from Naruto. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, Joe Smiley Face. So, thank you, Joe. Your neat little fan art bits of comics that he apparently sent or is planning on sending.
Cool.
So very cool. Put those in the folder here.
Yep. All right, I'm opening something from Barton Nunnally. All right. So Barton Nunnally has sent.
I'm gonna try to empty out this box so we have another place to put comics because this plastic bin is already full.
Justice League Rise and Fall Special.
Yep, we got that one already. Sorry.
Oh. Sorry.
Sorry, I warned you.
Oh, thanks and enjoy, Comic Seller.
Thank you, Comic Seller.
All right, let's see.
And I got a thing here from Benjamin Hayden.
Cool.
Trying to get this open. It's a stack of them. And a few other things in here, too, for that matter. Alright, we got a PS3 game, South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Oh man, I've been wanting to buy that since I saw it like with a pretty good price at Games Ago. But yay!
Over there. And well, Lewis would look like as a South Park kid. That's awesome.
Nice.
All right, a bunch of other stuff in here too. We got a letter. Dear Lewis, I am happy that the last package of comics sent you, and I wanted to thank you for answering my last set of questions. As for the set of comics sent you, I found both the Game Boy number 4, last issue in the Game Boy series, I have it already, sorry, and Superman Speeding Bullets comic, a Marvel Comics ripoff of DC's Watchmen called The One, and a What If comic that shows what would happen if the heroes and villains never left Battleworld at the end of Secret Wars and had kids take over for them. And since you and Vega are both fans of South Park, I thought I would also send you guys South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Thank you.
I went as far as trying to make a South Park version of you as a game using the PC version of it I have on my computer, as seen in the screenshot pic I sent with the package. few more questions. Do you have any comics from the DC Comics / Marvel Comics crossover series Amalgam Comics? I have them all, thank you. Have you thought about doing a Patreon poll for next year's set of retrospective episodes? No. Retrospective episodes are meant to be, you know, personal things that I care about the most. You guys don't get to pick those. That being said, I might skip the retrospective next year for another Event Comics month, just because, like I said, I want next year to mostly be follow-ups to old stuff. And let's face it, Event Comics month made me a lot of money, and I am all about making money. And besides, that way we can actually look at some bad events, because people are kind of sad that I didn't spotlight any terrible ones. And we got some of the good ones out of the way now, so people can vote for, like, crap now. Since you have been doing a lot of Patreon reviews lately, I was wondering if I could make a custom $80 Patreon donation for a review episode, or would I have to wait for a review pledge slot to open up again? Yeah, you have to wait for a review slot pledge. Sorry, I want your money, but it's unfair to everyone else who's been waiting for a slot. What do you think about the new MST3K series on Netflix? I already talked about that earlier.
Yep. Thank
Thank you again for answering my questions, and I hope you like the new stuff I sent you. Sincerely, Benjamin J. Hayden. Thank you. Let's, quick, show these off if I can get them out of the package. Yeah. Should have just handed these to you so you could just show them off while I'm reading.
Yeah.
Son of a... Just get out of there! There.
Alienation.
Oh, show that. You didn't mention the Alienation stuff.
I haven't watched this, but I always wanted to.
Here we go. I'm going to grab these all out and we can start tossing comics inside of here. There we go.
Sorry. What If, starring Secret Wars, 25 years later.
Yep. Game Boy number 4. I have that already. Thank you, though. I think I have Superman speeding bullets, but I cannot recall.
One.
The
Last
One.
word in superheroics.
Which, according to him, is a ripoff of Watchmen. It's a it's a Marvel ripoff of Watchmen.
Looking at this cover, it looks like dish detergent. No, like laundry detergent. I mean, look at it. This looks like laundry... Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be. Okay, never mind.
Marketing worked too well.
The One... several The Ones, actually.
The One.
Oh, cool. This one looks like Coke.
The One, the One, the One.
The One
and
the
Burger.
All right, so I opened something from William Wright.
What does William Wright have for us?
William Wright has sent us...
The novelization of X-Men.
X-Men.
Save the day, save the day. And a bunch of X-Men comics. Why don't you show those off to the camera?
X-Men, coming your way.
Magneto's hordes are on their way to pillage, burn, and plunder. Love that theme song. Watch my Pride of the X-Men review. If I can get this damn thing open, here we go. From Green Earth Books, it is...
Oh my god!
Sailor Moon, A Scout is Born.
Oh my god! Okay. Long time ago, I think my sister gave me this for Christmas, but I ended up selling it like years ago because I needed some extra money, and now here it is back in my hands. Holy crap, this is nostalgic. Oh, I remember the novelization. It's basically novelization of the first episode, but they threw in some American stuff like Serena listening to Jewel, because, you know, people will be still listening to Jewel in years to come.
Did they include the Sailor Says portion?
No, they did not.
That's a shame. It's a real damn shame is what that is.
Anyway, I'm opening something from... Oh, sorry. I'm opening something from someone with no name. Oh, wait.
But there is a note, apparently.
There's a letter.
Stratoforce Megazord.
Here, why don't you look through that? Looks like that's it. It's a bunch of printouts of Zords? Oh, okay.
Powers in Space planning documents.
Wait, what?
It's basically a lot of the stuff has been released online. It's basically information about Power Rangers in Space plans. Basically, it's a writer's bible and ideas they had for a bunch of stuff. I think Jeffrey Piet sent this. I think he's been talking about sending this for a while now.
Alright, so next thing we have is something from Joe Ferreira.
Which is an eBay purchase because of all the eBay tape.
Alright, so what's in here is... Oh, got a plastic bag around it.
Oh, goody! A collection of Rob Liefeld's Captain America stuff. Yay!
Your favorite artist, honey.
Yay! Whoopity-doo-dah.
Whoopity doo that.
This is from Motion Explosion Books.
Motion Explosion. That sounds like some sort of euphemism.
Jerry is a poor again, which might just be Jeffrey Piet for all we know. Mega Man.
All right, let's see what we got here. This is from Amazing Bookstore, the only amazing bookstore in Michigan.
All other bookstores are crap.
Wow, oh my god, they freaking, they put plastic wrap all over this.
I hate, we don't care that much about preserving them. While you're getting that open, another Mega Man.
Mega Man.
From Bellwether Books.
Knights of the Dinner Table.
Oh, Spoonie said he wrote for that, I think, at one point.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Cool. I've seen these, around at the source, but I never, really flipped through it. So yeah,
cool. Band Coffee is the name of this store. Which has Band Coffee.
Huh. Now, this coffee does go into our no food rule as well. But thank you so much for the coffee, because I do like coffee. Who's it from?
Doesn't seem to say. It's from an Amazon purchase, though, so it probably is safe.
Well, thank you.
Huh.
I'm the only one between us that drinks coffee.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, I want to open a box.
Okay. As will I, because I got one from Molly.
Hi, Molly. How you doing? I'm going to be back in Chicago in a few weeks. Gonna have some fun.
Yep, Anime Midwest, right?
Yep.
I gotta make a video announcing my convention appearances.
Alright, while you open that, I got something from Amazon right here. We got a Firestorm pop figure.
Yay, pop figures.
And a Firestorm comic.
That's a little better.
You're mean to pop figures.
I don't like pop figures.
I want all the Overwatch ones. When they first came out, I had to fight for my freaking Symmetra pop fig. Oh, pony!
And a pony.
Ooh, thanks, Molly.
And a pony.
Ooh.
And a Freddy.
Yep, that's for you. I knew that, I couldn't bring it with me from last time I came to visit Chicago because my luggage was full. So, some of these I knew we were getting, but I don't remember these.
Like electronic toy? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it needs batteries.
I will do that, and I'll figure out how to do this. Then we're going to have a talking Freddy doll. Always great for Halloween.
I'm Princess Celestia.
I'm in your nightmares.
Actually, as the Princess of the Night, I regulate nightmares and dreams, so I can destroy you.
I stab things.
I can destroy you because I control nightmares.
Ow.
Actually, this
is still the most dignified way I've died.
Actually, because, Freddy goes into nightmares, but Princess Luna can control dreams and nightmares of other ponies, so does this mean that Princess Luna can defeat Freddy Krueger?
67 Reasons to Love Chicago.
I don't need 67 reasons, because I got a million reasons why I love Chicago. I miss it every day.
Some more goggles.
Oh, cool.
Wigs.
Hey, where's that stethoscope go?
I put it in the thing right there.
Ooh! Extendo grab!
Robot grabby claw thing. We always love those.
Ooh, I'm gonna grab this coffee. Yeah. Ah!
Always love these $5 laser guns you can repaint. Ooh, this one has pulsing things right here.
Hey, honey. Reach for the sky!
You first!
I got 3 hands! What are you gonna do?
I got a box! We are 5 years old.
Let me grab the audience.
It's always good to have spare goggles. Save you some money. So thank you very much, Molly.
Yep, thank you.
Yep, here, you can put those back in here.
No, okay, hold on.
They're gonna ruin the hair of them.
Oh, let me look at these wigs. Ooh, I remember this one. I remember you showed this one off to me, and I thought it was the cutest. She put, Molly put star beads in it, so it's like a space wig. Okay, what else we got? Cool, this basic wig, could always use that, and another star wig. Thank you so much. More for my wig collection. Here, we can put that next to you?
Yeah, sure. Got,
Wait, I can do it. Wait, I can't do it. It's too heavy.
Yep, Valerian. The actual book for the actual comic that the movie is based on.
Seriously, they've been, like, since March, it's been Valerian trailers upon trailers.
Jeffrey Piet.
And I'm like, I don't really want to watch Valerian, but I want to read the comic because
Well, there you go. Now you got that.
Yep.
And it's probably gonna, and like the main guy hero looks 1,000 times better already than the douche bro in the movie.
He doesn't look like a douche bro. He just looks like kind of a whiny kid. But, you know. Anyway, I'm opening something from Mitchell Martinez.
Mitchell Martinez.
By the way, thanks again, Molly. I didn't expect the wigs.
Another copy of Valerian.
Oh, wow.
Complete collection, so maybe that's a volume 1 and 2. Yeah, no, they're both volume 1.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Someone just beat you a few seconds to the punch. Alright, now, what did Mr. Mitchell send us? Valerian! No. Spider-Man Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
X-Men Adventures.
Probably all the stuff based off of the TV series.
Wildcats Adventures. Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider.
Have it already, sorry.
Wildcats. Spider-Man Chaperone?
Chapter 1.
Oh, Chapter Run.
Spider-Man Chaperone. Spider-Man will chaperone at your kid's prom.
Okay, Spider-Man Chapter 1. I went through it too fast.
West Coast Avengers.
Yep, and
Sidekick by J. Michael Straczynski.
Which I've been wanting to read for a while, so yay.
Yep, there we go. Thank you very much, Mitchell.
Thank you. Oh, is this a letter? Hold on. It's a letter.
It's a letter.
Questions for Vega.
What?
Straight to the punch. Do you know the anime series Lucky Star? Yes. I'm curious because in terms of slice of life anime and manga, it's... Okay, pet peeve here. And anime, the plural form of anime is anime. The plural form of manga is manga. You don't have to add an S on anime and manga to be plural. Anime is already plural, manga is already plural, but it can pertain to something singular. Ah!
Last Airbender is my favorite animes.
I hate you, go away. Okay, because in terms of slice of life anime and manga, this is easily my favorite, with a close second being Monster Musume, and the third being Sweetness and Lightning. For me, the main reason to enjoy Lucky Star is the character of Kanata Izumi, one of the best otaku characters, and voiced in the anime by Alpha 6, aka Wendy Lee. Yes, I've watched all of Lucky Star back in 2007-8 when it came out. I wasn't a big fan of it. I reviewed it once on this old thing I used to do called the Otagal podcast. And I do like Kanata, but that's the only thing I liked about Lucky Star was Kanata. And it's kind of interesting how Wendy Lee voiced her in the dub because, you know, Haruhi Suzumiya and Kanata shares the same voice actor in Japan, Aya Hirano, and Wendy Lee did both Haruhi and Kanata here in the States, so kind of fitting. How do you think that a series like Urusei Yatsura and Ranma 1/2 should have concluded? Just more stronger, more like concrete, less ambiguity. That's the thing with Rumiko Takahashi. Her stuff always ends with a bit too ambiguous, except Inuyasha's ending I did like. I will say this, I liked the end of Inuyasha. So, not all of her stuff is like, kind of ends weak. And I was very happy to hear that you're also frustrated at Rumiko Takahashi's habit of not only making her series go on to a sane amount of time, but never concluding them in a satisfying way. I thought Inuyasha actually concluded satisfying. And, like, I stopped reading Inuyasha for a while, but I came back for the end of it.
I screwed up the camera.
Yes, you did.
Everything is so tight. There's so much stuff.
When I saw the endings to those series, I think I blacked out while foaming at the mouth. So did I. Do you know any of and enjoy these other anime and manga series? Haganai, I don't have many friends. I haven't watched it, honestly. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I love Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. It was probably one of my favorites of last season. The only reason it's not my favorite of last season is because I like Saga of Tanya the Evil more. Big O. When I first watched it when I was younger, I thought it was just too dry, but now that I'm older, I want to give it a second chance, especially since right now I'm trying to look at and study anime dystopias, and people have been recommending Big O to me.
That's the one with Batman, isn't it?
It's the one that's like Batman-esque.
That's the one with Batman in it.
And please tell me Galko-chan. I actually thought that was really hilarious. Because I love like Kogals and comedy, so... Please tell me Gakko-chan was hilarious. And questions for Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever consider reviewing Fantastic Four number 21? I ask because it features the first appearance of a supervillain called the Hate Monger. If you don't know who that is, well, let me put it this way. Apparently, someone in the Marvel Universe was dumb enough to make a clone of Hitler.
Sure.
Put it on your list. Fantastic Four number 21.
For the love of... Yeah, of course I would.
Yep,
what?
You heard it here first.
Why would you make it? What is wrong with you?
You heard it here first, folks. Fantastic Four number 21, and reviewed by Linkara soon.
Two more eBay purchases. One of, which of course this was probably sent before I announced this. This is the next Tandy Computer WizKids comic I'm reviewing. News by Computer Foils Kidnappers. Also another story of electronics. By the way, you don't have to send me any more Tandy Computer WizKids comics. I have all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I have all of them.
Okay.
I have all of them.
He has all
of them.
Just close your eyes and think of England. Okay, so we got something from It Doesn't Say Who.
Yeah, I opened that one up, I think, because I thought it was something else. I can't remember what it actually is. What is that?
Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. Hair-raising fun.
Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo-bo.
I never really got into Bo-bo-bo when it was on TV and stuff, but, whatever. Got the manga. Cool.
Bo-bo.
Thank you.
Bo-bo-bo-bo. Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. Bo-bo-bo. Amazon.
Hey, honey. You know where we should get anime?
Where should we get anime?
We should go to Right Stuff. Right Stuff has all the cool anime and manga for every weeaboo ever.
Right Stuff. You can't go wrong.
Hashtag not sponsored, but someone just straight up sent us the 2017 anime catalog for Right Stuff, which I shop at whenever I could because they have good sales sometimes. Hashtag not sponsored again.
Hi, Lewis and Vega. Here's your obscure anime gift. I've got a bet where if you've heard of this, I don't have to pay for this. I know what this is. I have heard of this, and I think we actually do have...
I want to know what it is first.
I'm not going to say. I'm just going to say, I think actually we already have DVDs of this, in fact.
I want to find out what it is.
Well, you'll see in a moment.
Oh, Noir. Who hasn't heard of Noir?
Yep.
A lot... Who hasn't heard of Noir? I mean... Who hasn't heard of Noir?
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I actually have DVDs of it that I got from my uncle.
Yes, you do.
Back when I was in my weeaboo phase. And I never watched it,
Who
but I have
hasn't
it.
heard of Noir? By the way, I didn't know it was on Blu-ray now, so
But
yay.
yeah, so now we got Blu-rays of it.
Oh, yay.
Neat. Thank you, whoever sent that, because there wasn't a name.
Wait, there's a tag. Oh, wait, it says the same thing. And it's in this fancy bag.
We like fancy bags.
I like fancy bags.
We like popular songs. Okay. I got from William Wright here. From, let's see.
Same William Wright?
Probably a different William Wright, or maybe the same. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just opening the box up. And there's a letter. And there's a thing. What's in the thing? Check that out.
Oh, the Martian Chronicles.
By Ray Bradbury. It's an audiobook. Dear Linkara, I've been watching your show since The Brawl. My first episode was the top 15 most WTF moments in bad comics. They mislabeled that. There really isn't an episode I hate, and I look forward each Monday. I often look at your show for recommendations and writing tips. Thank you. While I understand why doing positive reviews is not your favorite thing to write, I've been rewatching most of them because having good story and good humor works well to fill my day. Also, if we are honest, it's always good for the clown to have a challenge so he will never become dull. Fair enough. Now that your ego has been inflated, it's never fully inflated though, here are some questions for you. Has there ever been a comic that you've read and felt was so morally awful you refused to showcase it on the show? no.
Yeah, because the one that was so morally awful, you did showcase on the show.
Yeah, Holy Terror.
Yep.
There's Son of Zulu, which I'm going to do eventually, but yeah, this is the wrong climate for Son of Zulu.
Hey, what's that? Is that a...
It's a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers patch.
Oh, cool. Check that out, y'all. Cool, isn't it?
Indeed. What's the next question? What is something you would like to see in comic form? For example, I've been trying to find Red Dwarf comics.
Did they ever make any?
I don't think so. If they did, it's probably one of those magazine ones like the Blake 7 comics. You are alone in a room. Someone is coming in. They are either Alan Moore or Frank Miller. Who would scare you the most?
Shia LaBeouf.
Alan Moore, because he's a wizard. I'm not kidding.
I don't know. Frank Miller, but he'll probably think I'm a prostitute.
What was the awkward comic to review? I'm assuming most awkward comic. Probably Bimbos in Time, because that was just like, I didn't know what the hell kind of tone they were going for. Nowadays, I'm pretty sure that's just like they were going for really bad comedy. And in fact, again, as I've said before, Brad Jones used to know the guy who did that, did the comic and did those movies. And apparently, like, he deliberately made the comic to be the worst comic ever. So, kudos, you know, you tried, and it's a good contender for that. Which episode? Oh, you say that you watch each episode with your folks before they air. Haven't actually done that in a while because we've just been so busy and I've been getting them out so late. Which episodes do you think are their least and most favorites? They used to love all the Sci-Spy episodes. I'm not sure why. They just really loved Sci-Spy. They actually don't like the ones where I'm ranty, where I'm yelling a lot. Which episodes were the hardest to watch with them? Batman, Fortunate Son, and the Amazon's Attack prologue were a pain in the ass to do with them, because they were complainy about them. Especially because I was so ranty. Amazon's Attack prologue in particular thought that this would break me. Sorry, they thought Batman, Fortunate Son would be the one to break me. They thought that they would break my fan base. They think that fans would not like it, that it would be most hated, that people would hate that episode, because it's just ranting and rambling and moralizing at the end, and it turns out, no, at the time, that was one of fandom's favorite episodes. The Amazon's Attack prologue, people liked that because it was informative. But there's very little jokes in that one. Do you have any family that doesn't like what you do? No, they all like what I do. Your grandma helped you make your current show outfit. What does she think of the show? She hasn't watched a lot of it, just not her thing. Has Vega written a backstory to your pony OC or hers?
No, they're just drawings of us as ponies.
They are the offspring of Honey Britches Pony.
No, they are not. No.
What was Vega's family's reaction to your show?
I don't have one. So, yeah, I'm kind of my own thing, but some of my friends like the show.
Will Longbox have more video contests in the future, and will there be other contests for any of your other shows? I'm looking for projects. Yeah, we'll definitely have another Longbox bumper contest, because people had a lot of fun with that, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that again. I've always looked forward to doing Longbox stuff. What superhero team would Jesus join? South Park team doesn't count. Super Best Friend should count. Meanwhile, at the Super Best Friends. What super team would Jesus join? Probably the Justice League. I think they...
Really? Well, then again... Yeah...
I think he'd dig it, especially during the Grant Morrison years when there's an actual angel on the team. He would like... I think those two would have a lot to talk about. Yeah. Superman and Jesus, I think, you know, especially understand the pain of Jesus imagery. Thanks again for your time. Keep on trucking, and may more awesome wonders come to you, your loved one, and your projects. From William Wright, the Punk7777 on YouTube. Thank you, William.
I could imagine what my mom would think about a show if she was alive. She'd probably think you're just weird and not understand it, and then say something very insulting to you.
Well, I am kind of weird.
Anyway, I am opening something from Comics Conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy of comics.
Everything's a conspiracy in the end.
And I think I can just barely see the side, so it's a trade.
Yep. It is.
More Mega Man.
Mega Man.
You guys know I've never played a single Mega Man game, right?
Really?
Yeah.
None?
None of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Were you a Sega kid?
I was a Sega kid.
Ugh, Sega
Like
kids.
I've been quite open about the fact that I was a Sega kid. I'm still waiting on follow-up to Kid Chameleon.
Ugh, Sega
Kid Chameleon was freaking awesome.
I was a Nintendo kid.
Kid Chameleon is awesome. Why don't we have another Kid Chameleon game?
Because
Great mechanic of getting a mask and thing, and you change your form, and you got a guy in a skull tank and a kind of a Jason Voorhees mask.
But if you played it now, would it still be good?
Yes, I have replayed it several times. I freaking love Kid Chameleon.
Anyway, what you got there?
I got something from Jonah Falcon. Is a little riff tracks thing.
Open it.
I'm trying to. There's something else in there too. I think it's a letter.
Okay. J Falcon has a letter.
It's a little plushy ninja.
Ooh, nice.
Probably from what was it? Miami Connection, I would imagine.
Hey, Lewis. No comic this time. Just something I promised to send you a long time ago. A Riff Tracks ninja I got for attending Miami Connection live. Now you have a little ninja-style dancer for your collection.
Friends for eternity, loyalty, honesty, we stick together through thick and thin. Friends forever, we'll be together. We're on top because we fight to win. Watch Miami Connection. Watch the riff tracks of Miami Connection, or the billion reviews that all of my fellow video producers have done on it.
Anyway, this is from Jared Lemos.
Yeah, thank you, Jonah.
Thank you. So Jared Lemos sent us Rob Lowe, Youngblood. So we got Youngblood. So is this the Youngblood movie people have been talking about?
Of course! People have been saying, oh, this Youngblood movie's coming out forever. Well, now we have it. With Rob Lowe and, who the hell is that?
It's not Rob Lowe.
Yeah. Peter Marks film, Cynthia Gibb, Ed Lauter, and Patrick. I thought so. It's Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Why is it Patrick Swayze's name on this?
Yeah. And we got a lot of DC versus Marvel.
Which I have already. Sorry. We got from a letter from Mark Sapienza and a little, what I think is a cast form on the back there. It's a Pokemon.
Yeah. Put that in the thing.
Yeah. I'll try to open this up. I feel like there's trading cards inside of it.
Here we got another little box to put.
No, it's folded up letter. Oh,
we got another box to put comics in now.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Pokemon cards. Let me show those off to the camera.
Okay.
Dear Louis Linkara, Lovehog L. I've been a huge fan of yours since the beginning. Want me to prove it? When is the new Revolution of the Mask coming out?
When is it coming out?
Probably never, although issue 3 and I think 4 are done. They are done, I just never got around to actually finishing the story, so that'll happen.
I just say put it all online.
Yeah. Anyway, first and foremost, congratulations. Just, I'm working on a bunch of other stuff. It took a really big backseat when the popular profitable thing happened. Anyway, first and foremost, congratulations on the engagement. You guys are like the 5th couple I know getting married this year. That list also includes my brother getting married in September, and Vega is right. Even if it's not part of the couple getting married, being in the bridal party is stressful enough. If I hear the word fitting again, someone is losing an eye.
Oh God, I gotta start that.
Currently writing a horror story. Some brief do's and don'ts. Any advice? Build-up is important. Jump scares need to be earned. Don't just, throw them in every 5 minutes. Atmosphere contributes to terror a lot more than shouting boo. Any advice on horror stories?
I'm not really into horror. Make it interesting. Like, everything's been done, but do something different.
Has Vega ever heard of School Rumble?
Yes, watched some of it years ago.
Least favorite Marvel event comic? I haven't read any of it, but I'm just gonna say Secret Empire. Worst anime you both have ever seen? Garzy's Wing.
Ooh, God. Worst anime. Okay. Oh, God, this is hard because
I must free myself from this confusing situation.
I mean, there's Odin. But I haven't really watched it. I've only seen clips of it.
The DVD of Garzy's Wing yells at you when you get to the menu screen.
I gotta think. What's the worst one I've ever seen?
The menu screen loads up. Ah! Just right there out of bat.
Man, I mean, there's been some... The thing is, some of the worst things I've ever seen are just hentai, so yeah.
Just for giggles, favorite food?
That's really hard because I love food.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah, of course, chicken tenders for you, but it depends. Like, unagi don, ramen, like shrimp Alfredo. Let's see, what else? Gyoza, curry. I love all sorts of curries. I can make 3 different types of curries. I want some curry right now, damn it. So curry, definitely, yeah.
Let's see, keep up the good work. Mark, P.S., favorite Twilight Zone, Monsters Are Due on Maple Street, favorite Simpsons, Who Shot Mr. Burns, or Treehouse of Horror, favorite anime, Fairy Tale, or Space Dandy.
Oh, okay.
All right, what's next? Yeah.
I got something from W. Good, because it's good when you're W. So W. Good sent us, oh, please read attached letter. Yes.
I guess we will do that.
All right. Dear Linkara, your show is great. Atop the Fourth Wall is consistently creative and entertaining. You, sir, and your eclectic web show are entirely to blame to rekindling my long-forgotten love of comics.
I try.
Thank you. Contained in this envelope is the first issue of a obscure comic called The Good Guys. It's a playful homage to comics and comics fans.
Pretty sure I have it already, sorry.
We definitely have this.
Yep. But thank you.
Fun references to 90s comics operantly?
Apparently.
Oh, apparently. Okay, there are some people out there who enjoyed this era of darkness in the industry. Apparently spelled with an A. And another P. And some E. And yeah. The books are about a diverse bunch of comic book fans who get their superpowers under ambiguous circumstances. This comic even has a cameo by your favorite writer and artist, Rob Liefeld.
Yay!
I swear I'm not making this up. The, quote, artwork, it's its own brand of unique and distinct crap. But there's obvious love written to the silly story and its characters. I hope you enjoy it. William the Tall.
Thank you, William. I got another one from Benjamin Hayden. Let me show these off while I read the letter.
Okay.
Dear Lewis, I'm happy that you like the comics and the South Park game I sent you in my last package, and I hope that you and Vega had fun playing the game. What, did you just send us the thing?
Yeah, it's been a while since we did this, so yes.
Also really enjoyed Event Comics Month. Hey, we actually got some stuff that's like up to date now. And I was wondering if you're going to make them a yearly thing, like you do with Long Box of Damn, Secret Origins, and Christmas episodes every year. Probably not going to make it a yearly thing, but like I said, I'm probably going to do that and do another Event Comics Month instead of a retrospective next year, just because the retrospective I have planned next is going to be really time intensive, and I want next year to be like, all the follow-up stuff to stuff I've done before. I only ask because there's still a lot of cool and forgotten event comics you can still review for future episodes, like Contest of Champions, the 1982 version, and DC's Invasion, the story that was made into a 4-way crossover between Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, and Legends of Tomorrow. Invasion was pretty high up there in terms of the votes. Remember, Patreon sponsors voted for that, and we'll do it again for the next Event Comics Month. And Invasion was one of the runner-ups, just because of the TV show adaptation of it. I was also wondering if you've seen the trailer for the new live-action Star Trek parody series coming to Fox called The Orville that's being made by Seth MacFarlane. I have not seen the trailer. I know of it, but it's being done by Seth MacFarlane, so I have no interest in it whatsoever. I also found a mini-comic made by the Skeechers Shoe Company based on their superhero mascots.
Oh, Skechers, honey.
Skechers. It says Skeechers.
Yeah, it's supposed to Skechers.
It says Skeechers.
Skechers. The shoe is called Skechers.
Made by the Skeechers Shoe Company.
Skechers!
Based on their superhero mascots called Kapow Comics that I think you could use for a future episode of Comic Book Quickies. It even has a villain in it called Dr. Stinkfoot. I hope you can get some good use out of it. Thank you for taking the time to answer my questions, and I hope you like the new comics I sent you. And included here, P.S. Did you know that back in the 90s, Playmate Toys made a set of Star Trek TMNT figures? Yes, I did.
I did not know that.
Yeah, check that out there.
Anyway, I see one of my favorite seals, so this is from Robert Wilson III.
All right, thank you, Benjamin, and I'm going to throw away this stuff.
Looks like it's
like filling up 2 garbage bags. This is how much stuff we've gotten.
It's based on how long we've done this. Hey, Lewis, I'm glad to see you're doing well. I just saw your Dino Charge video and knew you were going to have fun with that series, especially the finale.
Indeed.
I finished watching Choriki Sentai O-Ranger, which was good and did a lot more with the villains. I am currently halfway through Gekuso Sentai Car Ranger, which fits the car theme since it was meant to be a comedy, except Signal Man was was not as good as the Blue Centurion.
The evil pizzas were no match for a simple stoplight.
The foot soldiers are pastel-colored hipster aerobics instructors, and the monsters don't use torpedoes to grow. They grow by eating Japanese sweet potato snack called Ino Yoka. Now, I'm sure you'll want to know what the prepared envelope is for, so I'll get right to it. Here in Connecticut, we have a local convention brilliantly called the Kineticon that runs from July 6th to 9th. Sylvester McCoy is going to be at this one, and the package I last sent you had a 7th Doctor card in it. So if you want, you could use the envelope to send me the card, and I can try and get McCoy to autograph it along with my 7th Doctor card that I got from my own card packet.
Thank you, but I actually have like 2 autographs of Sylvester McCoy already, but thank you very much.
Yeah, and enjoy... Oh, here it is. It's in here. And enjoy Kineticon. I'm sad that I'm not going to be there this year, but there's so much going on in my life right now that I can't travel, and... Oh, this is empty.
Oh, he wants to send... If I want to send it back to him.
Oh, okay.
Heroes Reborn, number 1/2, from Damon Williams. This is an eBay purchase, so thank you. That's what we needed more of in our lives, Heroes Reborn.
And thank you, Robert.
Thank you.
Yes, we've met him in Minnesota as well.
I actually did have a chance to meet him. Actually, 3 autographs, because I had him sign my bootleg copy of the Airzone solution.
Which he was amused to see.
Indeed.
He's a really nice guy.
That's the thing about a lot of people you go up to conventions. Always bring up the obscure stuff. Because of course they know what they're popular for, but bring up something that nobody's heard of before, and they will have tons of stories for you all the time.
Yeah, well, when I Kineticon last year, guy who played Chekhov was there. I'm probably the only one in the audience that brought up Babylon 5,
which is a damn shame.
So if you were in that panel, I was the one who brought up Babylon 5, which he had no all of his stories from it was just good. Nothing juicy. Yeah. Anyway, this is from Amazon in my hand.
What a coinkydink. I have another Amazon one, too.
And it's in a special bag again.
In this case, like I said, this is another thing that I had ordered. This is Delicious in Dungeon. I'm doing that in a few weeks.
Oh, cool. Let me see. Oh, cool. Manga.
Premise being that basically a bunch of RPG, basically a D&D campaign where instead of fighting the monsters, they eat them.
I heard of this. I want to read it. Anyway, hi, Lewis and Vega. I thought this might make a great compare and contrast to your American kid shows, and it's set in Queensland, not NSW?
Not safe for work, maybe?
Oh. Also, since I haven't said it, congratulations on the nuptials.
From Chris Palmer. What do you got for us, Chris?
I like these fancy bags they do now. We can use these for Christmas.
Indeed. So, what fancy bag has for us first?
It's H2O, just add water. Oh my, I remember commercials for this on I think the N, which then became Teen Neck after a while. It's a complete season of H2O, which the only thing I know about it is there's mermaids. That's it. It's teen girls and mermaids. That's all I know about it. It's your favorite show, honey. Teen girl mermaids, H2O. That's not the theme song. I don't even know what it is.
So Michael Myers is in it?
What?
Halloween water. That was a thing.
Oh, honey. Hey, honey.
Yo.
You know what magazine everyone should have?
Wired magazine?
No, even better. Otaku USA.
Oh boy. Otaku. Say.
In Otaku USA, you could read about great things like Yamamushi Pedal New Generation.
That is a series that I am interested in.
Or Konosuba. That is really fun.
Otaku USA. All the joys of Japan, but USA.
Hashtag not sponsored. But really, I do love this magazine. So whoever's sending it, thank you so much. I've been reading this for a long time, but I stopped for a while because I just couldn't afford the subscription for a while, and now I have it again, so thank you so much. I have friends who write for this too, and it's just awesome. So, Otaku USA gets the Vega seal of approval. So, yeah.
Another Amazon Prime one right here. This is... For the long box, this might be in better condition than the last one I sent. The first official Alien comic from Fox, published by Heavy Metal before Dark Horse got the rights. Oh, neat. This is Alien, the illustrated story.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Oh, yeah. No name on it, unfortunately, but thank you, whoever sent that.
I got something from Amazon right here. It
What?
doesn't say the name or anything, but it's The Fury of Firestorm.
Ah, cool. It's New 52, if I'm not mistaken.
People are really into sending you Firestorm this batch.
I haven't really covered any Firestorm stuff on the show before.
It wasn't... All I remember is, like, wasn't he in that Bloodhaven comic?
Yes.
Or was that Firebrand?
That's Firebrand, but I think
Okay.
Firestorm was in it. It's been a while since I did that episode. I can't remember.
Alright, we got something from Cyberspace Comics, and it's...
Mayhem!
Tyrese Gibson's Mayhem. Wait, Tyrese as in, like, Roman Pierce Tyrese? As in rapper Tyrese?
I do not know.
So, are we talking that Tyrese?
If it is, then he is hungry.
So, yeah. Here's some trash for you, hun.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll trade you. This is a letter from Richard Watt.
Oh, man. How do I open this?
Carefully, I would imagine. Yeah.
Okay. It's just that it's taped down. Like,
Yeah,
so
that's a bit of a
hard.
pain.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, from Richard Watt. Hi, Linkara and Vega. Greetings once again from that funny little island across the pond. Hope you're both keeping well and Minnesota has warmed up since my last letter to you. That you read out on the box of balls PO unboxing. And thank you for the well wishes. My wife's visa. Speaking of that, I got good news. We won!
Woo!
Yes, my wife Alina's visa was granted by the British government.
Sweet.
Think they had to really with our lawyer's letter and the suitcase full of documents we took with us. So that's sorted for another 30 months and we have to do it all over again, sad face. At that point, I think I'll have the same expression as Lewis when he's being asked if the mic is on. And I have a few questions for you both.
Yep.
For Lewis, on History Power Rangers, no, I'm not going to ask that question, but I was wondering if your scripting process has changed since you caught it with the most recent seasons.
Only in that I don't, you know, as I've said more recently now, I don't watch the following series before I do the current series. I just you know, watch it and then I write along as I go along.
I'm seriously thinking about buying a complete set of AtopTheFourthWall DVDs. So when's the fourth one going to be released?
Well, technically, we'll tell you it's the third one, but actually, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, Volume 3 came out recently, and in fact, it's right here, this shiny one right here. Although, I got an apology I gotta make.
Oh, yeah.
I looked over this damn thing multiple times. Al, the artist for it, looked over it multiple times. There's a typo on the back.
Let me see this typo, because I didn't see this at all.
It's right at the bottom. It's that
I
movie
see it.
While You're At It too. I spelled it with W-I-L-E.
I didn't see the your process of. I didn't see it before you shipped it out. So
yeah. Good news is I've submitted a new version of the DVD with the corrected, you know, the typo corrected. I'm waiting for a sample copy to come in before I officially make it.
Because poor literacy is cool.
Yeah.
Because poor literacy is cool.
So
because poor literacy is cool.
It doesn't quite work in this situation because they're not trying to be cool, it's just a typo.
Poor literacy is cool. Poor literacy.
So anyway, yeah, I screwed up. I'm fixing it. I feel bad about that. Enjoy your collector's editions typos now for the first, 200 of the things that were printed. Including the ones I have over there that I'm bringing to conventions. Those all have the typo on it, so...
Alright, for Vega, if you could write your own manga or anime series, what would it be about? Oh boy, so I've actually been writing a comic lately. I've been doing it for a while now, called Partial Hearts. And basically it would be that. It'd be an anime or manga version of Partial Hearts. It's about two people whose powers are derived by pretty much their love, and someone who wants to, well, kill them over it. It's more complicated than that. But Yeah, basically it'd be that. If you asked me years ago, like, as in, like, asked me when I was 15, I would have said a Mystica, which, like Angel Armor for Lewis, is my secret shame, but the only difference is I never put mine for sale. And it's not online either because I hand wrote it into many notebooks. So, yes. Okay, as an MLP fan, would you ever want to submit a script idea to the producers if they open the door? Yes, I have several ideas for that. Yes, yes, yes. Holy shit, if I had a chance to write for My Little Pony, I'd jump at it. I'd jump so hard for it. Alright, I'm surprised you don't know who the Goodies were. That was a very popular TV show on the BBC that was safe for the whole family to enjoy.
We're not British.
Yeah, it didn't come over here in the States. It's in the same vein as the two Ronnies. We're not
British.
It wasn't over here. It's like if I asked you, how did you like Pirates of Darkwater? I liked that as a kid. Peter Pan and the Pirates, the Fox Kids one.
Mighty Max.
Mighty Max. Did you watch Mighty Max? Yeah.
I watched Mighty Max.
I like Mighty Max. Let's see. Could you give a shout out to my friend Tony Cooper? Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony.
He's a writer of novels and comics and has his own Patreon. Tony Cooper. Check it out.
He has his own Patreon.
Yep. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm hoping to get a copy of the MacGyver comic called Fugitive Gauntlet since I'm a big MacGyver fan.
Richard Dean Anderson.
I'll end with a gardening tip from Elena. To keep slugs away from your strawberries, plant garlic between the strawberry plants. If they sense garlic, they stay away. It works. It's more nature-friendly and the strawberries don't get tainted with garlic. And then there's something in Russian. Be seeing you, Richard Watt. If you get the reference above, you win the internets.
Well, be seeing you, I know this part.
What is that from?
It's from both The Prisoner and Babylon 5.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah, the Babylon 5 reference got it from The Prisoner, but it's the be seeing you.
Ah, I don't remember it.
I got another thing from Molly.
Yay!
Which is a bunch of TARDIS string lights.
Nice.
And more TARDIS string lights, and more TARDIS string lights, and extra Nerf darts.
This I knew we had because we have lots of Nerf.
And herbal tea.
Oh yeah, my tea. She sent me my tea. Yay.
And TARDIS string lights.
Man. So, library?
Library. Ah.
We're putting them in the library. Alright, this doesn't have a name, but it's from Tucson, Arizona. Here's a letter, honey.
Yeah, a letter.
I'll show off the comics that they sent.
Alright, Dear Linkara, a.k.a. Lewis. Here is an anthology comic that a former boss and high school substitute teacher wrote the stories for. It was part of a Kickstarter, so it says my full name right after the cover. It wasn't an option for that not to show up, just in case you need something indie to review. Just to clarify, he was my boss when I had a job in a really bad high school, then he helped me transfer over to a high school that he would be a substitute teacher at. Also, I am sending you a Volume 1 of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comics. I have it already, thank you. I honestly got some good enjoyment out of it, and I think maybe you will too. I love where the comic goes into making the idea of alternate universes canon, and also how it is essentially a simple modernization without sacrificing much. I do hope you got my copy of What If issue number 1, where Iron Man is supposedly a traitor. I might have, we get a lot of comics. I think I sent it before you did the unboxing videos. I am also sending a random comic from my random collection. I still am not going to send you my favorite What If issues like What If Venom possessed the Punisher, and What If Spider-Man kept his cosmic powers.
I think we have the one with the Punisher.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I like them so much that I will not part with them. From a fellow Lewis, Lewis.
Lewis to Lewis.
Thanks, Lewis.
Alright, this is just from Amazon. What do we got?
Yeah, it's another pop figure.
It's another Firestorm one, so we got two now.
I think it's the same thing, too. That's the same comic.
Oh my god, and the same comic.
So, thanks.
Double Firestorm.
Well, I guess it makes sense, because Firestorm's two guys mixed together, but, like, okay.
Someone ordered the same thing twice.
I think they ordered the same thing twice by accident.
Yep. So, one Firestorm for each of us.
Whoops. What else you got? How many things do you have left over there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Okay, I'm gonna have to start coming from your pile, because I only got one more thing over on my side.
Okay, and it's pretty big, so let's save it for last.
Alright.
Here's a couple things.
Alright. Take those.
Alright,
so... we got 2 garbage bags full. This is gonna take like 2 weeks to get rid of.
This is from Thomas. His last name is obscured, so I can't see it.
Thomas was very cross because he was sending stuff to a P.O. box. And then he became a Power Ranger.
So Thomas sent us Medikids Explain Epilepsy.
I think I have that.
Oh my god, the art already.
I know I have one of the Medikids ones. I don't remember which one. It might have been Explains AIDS or ADHD.
Medikids. That's one for PSA Hell.
Of course.
Which you haven't done for a while.
No, I did one. I did one right at the beginning of Event Comics Month because I did that Patreon poll.
I forgot.
I'll probably do another one next year. Yeah, I have plans for more Patreon polls next year because there's some stuff for follow-up. Yeah, I got enough stuff right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to get this one open.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything's falling out of my lap. Okay. This is from Justin Kennan.
Hi, Justin. How you doing?
I'm sure they're doing fine. We got Small Town, a book by Justin Kennan.
Oh, wow. You're a writer. Cool.
And
Let me see what it's about.
Dear Lewis, a.k.a. Linkara and Vega, way back in your way back in your PO unboxing video, Youngblood greets you from Pennsylvania on August 4th, 2016. I promised I would send you an autographed copy of my book as soon as it came out. Vega, you were not there for that unboxing at the time.
Yeah.
Well, here it is. I present to you Small Town, an analogy book, an anthology, about 10 people from a small town. I feel the back describes things better than I ever could. And now I have another desire to get you to review it. I know to make you review anything, I have to patron you on Patreon, but the thing is that the 2 openings are already taken, and I highly doubt they will give up their spots.
Yeah, it's only 97 pages. It's a pretty short read.
Well, here's the thing about this for twofold. One, yeah, the slots, they do open up on occasion, when people want to give it up, and so that's the best chance to get it. Second thing, sorry, I won't review it for 2 reasons. One, it's the author actually asked me to review their material. I don't do that.
Yeah,
and
that's more like a sponsorship.
Pretty much, yeah. And secondly, I don't review novels. Just straight up, I don't. There's no way I can't make the visuals interesting enough for that, sorry. It's just too difficult for me with that. I'm very sorry about that. Please, my fellow Linkara fans, help me achieve my dream of having Linkara review a fan's work and hopefully not burn it. Well, yeah, there you go. P.S. I have a very sensitive ego. Well, sorry, man. It's nothing against you. It's just my policy.
It's amazing that you wrote a book and put it out there.
Indeed.
Not many people, most people talk about it, but barely anyone's done it. The fact that you've done it means it's like you're awesome. You did the step that other people are afraid to do.
Exactly.
So you should be proud of your work.
And Vega, I have just watched your look at Want to be the strongest in the world as of writing this letter. After seeing another video about it on Wrestling with Regent, hosted by Brian Zane.
Someone linked me to Wrestling with Regret, and because I never heard of them, but their review of the same thing came out the same time as mine, so I'm like, I'm curious, and now I like Wrestling with Regret. Even though I'm not big into wrestling anymore.
Would you have considered a crossover?
We don't know each other. I mean, I only really do crossovers with friends, so, yeah.
Now I am working on a swashbuckling sci-fi adventure about a green-eyed, blue-haired captain and his crew of sky pirates. Wishing you the very best, Justin Kennan. So, there you go. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you. Anyway, this didn't have a name, so...
Probably an eBay purchase.
Yep. It's hard to open. No. Why won't you get out the thingy? Get out. It's wrapped in cardboard, of course.
Just make it easier for us to open the damn thing. Why is this so hard?
Because they want to make nerds work for their shit. Okay. Okay. I got it. I got what was inside.
What was inside?
RoboCop Terminator. RoboCop Terminator. And more Terminator RoboCop. Kill Roman. So RoboCop and Terminator comics.
Captain America goes to war against drugs.
The war on drugs? Well, that's one of the wars that just won't stop. Because it doesn't work.
But it's Captain America going to war on it, so I think Captain America will defeat drugs.
All right, so we got...
Which, by the way, it's kind of, correct me if I'm wrong here, but didn't he get drugs to become Captain America? Just saying, honey. Cap.
Nice. All right, so this thing from Amazon is, oh my...
It's your god?
Catch me, catch me, catch me, catch me, mate. Dude. Okay, so at Anime Next last week, I was talking up Cardcaptor Sakura because I did this panel called Beyond Pokemon, which is all about Mon anime. And I was like, people are going to argue with this, but I have a legit reason to put Cardcaptor Sakura here. And I, like, explained it because basically, you know, she's capturing these cards, kind of like people capture Pokemon. And, you know, they're also kind of creatures sometimes and weird stuff. Anyway, I put that on the list, and someone, like, really liked Cardcaptor Sakura in the audience, and they bought this, and they had me sign their copy. And I'm like,
Aww.
Wait, you want me to autograph your copy of Cardcaptor Sakura? And I was kind of amazed at it, because barely any people, I don't really get requests for autographs that often, but yeah, a few people did. Because I was a guest at the con, and I'm like, wow. So I'm actually glad to have this, too, especially since I love Cardcaptor Sakura, and some of the old manga I had is just really old. So
We like Clamp.
Re-release. Also, got Yokai Watch, because I like Yokai Watch. I actually watched a few episodes last week because they had Disney XD. We don't have cable here. And I'm like, man, because I've only seen like a couple when it first came out back in like with some fan subs. But yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho, classic. Mega Man Mega Mix. Because Mega Man. Man, we got so much Mega Man. Anyway, here's a box.
Anyway, here's a letter.
Anyway, here's Vega. Anyway, here's
It's
one
from
on the wall.
Dan Choanard.
Hi, Lewis and Vega. I don't have a lot to say this time, so this letter will be short. Once again, I didn't send any comics. It's kind of hard for me to send comics since I don't own any comics. The idea of someone not owning comics probably scares and confuses you.
Frankly, it's more confusing these days to have comics than not have them.
No comics?
Also, they got rainbow duct tape, which is always fun.
Yep. I sent the prop instead. I doubt either you could use it for anything, but I wanted to send a prop that was relevant to something you like and didn't take too much space. What is it? Oh my god! Oh my god!
1 second, the bottom here fell out off the side of it. There we go.
Oh my god! Read the rest of this because I gotta play with it now.
It is Amethyst's Whip from Steven Universe.
I definitely need to finish that Amethyst cosplay.
Someday I might make a prop that you can use. I'm not just sure that would be at the moment.
I can use this. Thank you so much. I'm so happy I have it. This is my favorite gem. Ah!
Anyway, enjoy the prop that I made when I was supposed to be working on other things. Have fun opening the rest of your packages. Farewell. That's awesome.
Oh man, I'm too afraid to like whip it because I'm afraid it'll like break or something. But
Or you'll hit something that break that.
Oh man.
P.S. It's nice to know that you like my robots. Since you're a reviewer, I can tell people that my robots get a positive review. I didn't send a picture of them this time, but I should have sent one. No one else is sending pictures of cute robots.
Check
That's
out
very
this
tragic.
detail, man. Check out this detail. Check out the. Oh my god. Ah! This is going in my room.
Okay.
This is going in my office.
Okay.
Mine. This is Vega's now.
But it was to both of
It's
us.
for Vega.
How do you know?
This is Vega's.
Maybe I want to cosplay as Amethyst.
No. This is Vega's.
You realize this means war.
I got a weapon.
You know, you're not the only,
I'm
Amethyst.
a crystal gem.
You're not the only Amethyst born on Earth.
I'm a crystal gem, damn it.
You're not the only Amethyst born on Earth.
You're not the only one. Blah, blah, blah.
Amethyst is now my Gemsona.
No, you can't. I called it. I called them before. I introduced you to the show. Okay? I introduced you to the show.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much. That made my I think that made my night. Oh crap! There was something in that box I just opened. Oh wait, this is from Mega Man Archie thing that we opened a while ago, and Mega Man NT Warner. It's from Jer. Jer sent the Mega Man, an Oil Man, and Mega Man Mega Mix manga.
Thank you, Jer.
Thanks, Jer. Sorry, I just found this. It got a fell out thing, as well as some Sonic Boom, but I don't recall that.
Might be in a future one we haven't opened yet.
Dear Linkara, which Power Ranger series has the best monsters of the week?
Original. My original Mighty Morphin had the simplest monster designs, I felt. And they worked so well for that. A lot of future monster designs tend to be overcomplicated.
Dear Vega, what are your top 5 favorite Pinkie Pie scenes? From Jer. The one where there's like an earthquake and she's bouncing around. The one where there's too many Pinkie Pies and it's they have to destroy each one. The one where she is singing Smile, Smile, Smile. All of her scenes, for number 2, all of her scenes with Cheese Sandwich pretty much. And number 1, I guess most of her scenes with her sister Mod Pie, because I love Mod Pie too. Man, they need to make more Mod Pie merchandise.
My favorite Pinkie Pie moment is when she hung out with Honey Britches Pony.
Stop it. Anyway, I want to open this Japan one. So here, you can open this one.
Okay. So in that episode, Honey Britches Pony decided that she was a party princess pony.
Stop it! I'm dragging you to the My Little Pony movie. I just want you to know that.
I know. It's gonna end up like Brad and Jillian's Twilight reviews, where like you talk for like 5 minutes about the movie and just cut to and then you're like, what do you think? What do you think? And like cut to me showing up at Will's house, being like, she kicked me out.
Wow, this is heavy.
Yo, dog. It's another one from Roland L. Allard II.
What a proper name.
I gotta open this up now.
How you doing, Roland, by the way?
Or as Lindsay would say, Roland. The letter there.
Okay. The following comics are donations for Atop the Fourth Wall and Long Box of the Damned. If you don't like one of these books, or at least have one of them, you can trade them off at local brick and mortar comic shop.
They wrapped up this trade in a bread bag.
Well, don't you know Conan Red Sonja is very edible? Just make a sandwich and let's see. Don't mind the use of bags used for bread and plates, since hold up, there's another page. I don't know if these make bags hard to cover. If they make bags for hardcover comics.
Well, technically, you could just put them in a poly bag.
Yeah.
Rocketeer versus Hollywood Horror. I'm going to set that one aside for Long Box. Okay. I already have this one, unfortunately, and I wish I didn't.
Let me see what it is.
It is Black Cat and Spider-Man, The Evil That Men Do.
Uh-huh.
You know, Aliens and Vampirella.
Vampirella,
sorry. Vampirella. Koichi Ohata's complete MD Geist.
Oh my god! MD Geist is an infamous anime that they released in the States. Like, I used to have the VHS for it.
What was MD Geist about?
It's all I know I remember watching it long ago. I forget, but it's known as one of the worst anime ever. So I guess that answers that other question. And this is, I guess, the manga for MD Geist. So, holy crap.
Rocketeer and the Spirit.
Oh, cool, the Spirit.
And Avengers X Sanction. With Cable on the front there. So thank you for that.
Thank you. Alright, so we got something from, it doesn't have, the name's not here. Is it? It's probably on this letter. All I know is that this is from, it's in the Hobby Link Japan box, so maybe it's from Japan.
I'll read the letter off here.
Ooh. Oh my.
All writing was as correct as possible at time of writing, and apologies in advance. Spelling and writing are not my friends. Hello to the future, Mr. and Mrs. Lovehog.
Aww.
I hope when you get to this package in the unboxing, all is well with no repeats of the lost unboxing episode. Well, few repeats, though.
Is the mic on? I didn't ask you.
The mic is on.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If the mic's not on, I'll be very, very, very...
You'll be upset. I remember turning it on. I remember specifically. I hope when you get to the package in the unboxing, I'd just like to thank you all for helping expand my comic knowledge. Is that Noble Gundam? Yeah, it is. We were talking about that.
Oh my god, it is Noble Gundam.
I'd just like to thank my comic knowledge with the reviews, and especially the Secret Origins month. This helped a lot, especially on my favorite DC hero, Blue Beetle, because while I was aware that Jaime was the third one to have the name, I didn't know much on Dan and Ted. The HOPR videos are really nice too, and while I lean more to the Sentai and Kamen Rider stuff, I do try to enjoy Power Rangers for what they are. Sometimes I have found that Power Rangers was better, example being RPM over Go Onger. Anyway, on to the gifts. For Vega. Oh, Vega is actually, you're getting that one. Is the Noble Gundam from Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
Nice.
This suit is nicknamed Sailor Gundam for reasons you should be able to see. For Linkara is the XXXG00W0CV Wing Gundam 0. there's another word there I can't read. This is a variant of the Wing Zero that appears in the Photo Never novel that is part of the Build Fighters line of Gundam. Still haven't watched Build Fighters. The stuff is all focused on the Gunpla kits with a focus on customization by the characters. I recommend you check out the anime. I'm probably not. I much prefer the war stuff.
I have friends who love Gundam Build Fighters. Like, they will talk my ear off of Gundam Build Fighters.
That still looks very cool, though. Overall, I hope you both like the kits and enjoy building them and having them on display. I myself have a growing collection of 97 kits. As expected, there is some Q&A stuff, but you have expressed your thoughts on the first question already, as in, after I wrote this, feel free to skip it. PTO. Alright, what are your thoughts on Marvel's claim that going to Versus harming their sales? It's bullcrap. It's utter bullcrap. Look up an essay called Shut the F Up Marvel. Obviously, it's the actual swear word. Basically, it's a long essay that explains the actual reasons behind declining sales in comics, more or less because of the crappy distribution system, failure at marketing, failure at vertical integration, and basically, Marvel's not very good at their jobs. Or at least the comic division is not very good at their jobs. Let's see, next, what are your thoughts on what I have seen reported on the current Sentai? Q Ranger having Bandai of America involved is true. I do not know anything about that, so I'm sorry to say I can't really answer that. Following on, what do you make of a Sentai and hopefully Power Rangers of a team that was a 9-Ranger story after 5 eps, then later going to 11 with number 12 announced? I do not know. Oh, yeah, I think that's Q Rangers is the space one, right? I think that's what it is. I know nothing about it, so I couldn't say for certain how that worked out. Finally, you could turn any comic into a film, what would it be and why? ROM. ROM is good.
Emiko Superstar.
ROM. P.S. Scotland has some good holiday spots, having done plenty of trips up there from living down south and Easter...
East England?
Eastish England. Also, sorry for not having colorful tape. Couldn't find any. That's fine. From Graham Ross. Thank you, Graham.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Model kits. Show those off here.
Yeah, you pick yours up.
Yeah, take a look at these things. These are beautiful.
Wow.
Look at that. Look, that's beautiful stuff right there.
It's been a long time since I built any mecha.
Likewise, I still have that model that was sent months ago back, and I still have not had a chance to make it. Mostly because of lack of free time, but it's still cool to have them regardless. Because eventually, I'm going to have free time. I'll force myself into a vacation, just build stuff. Because I love building stuff. Yeah,
one of my friends, Laura Orsini, does she loves Gunpla and stuff like that. So definitely look that up. Man, it's been. I looked inside and oh my god, this is way more pieces than than the first kits I did.
Anything else on your side?
Nope. So let's get that big box.
Alrighty. Now it's not that heavy, but it's big.
Oh, wait, that's open. Okay.
From Neil Kulovich, I think is what that says there.
Neil Kulovich.
Alright. Letter there, why don't you start reading that off? There's a bunch of stuff in here, looks like, all wrapped up.
Sincerest Linkara, this is my second time sending you something. I hope it finds you well. Oddly enough, also last time involved finding Youngblood stuff. But this find kind of puts that one to shame, and I knew I had to get it to you. Though I realized that given your association with the series, it's a wonder you don't have a full set of Youngblood figures by now. For all I know, maybe you do. But anyways, at the very least, I hope you can get a laugh out of them before tormenting some sickly child by donating them. That is, if you would be willing to subject children to that sort of thing, you monster. So...
Another one!
How many?
Our count is up to 3 now.
3 or 4 of these, right?
3 trolls.
Wow. Is that whole thing
Got this one.
Yep.
Don't have any Badrock ones actually, so there we go there.
Putting that aside, I felt that it would be a waste not to throw in some other goodies by it. You seem to enjoy the blind bag keychain I threw in last time, including some more and more Pokemon stuff, just as well, because also given you and Biga's fondness for both rainbows and flags, I threw in some pride flags.
Check it out.
Ooh, awesome. Ooh, this one's for me, the Bye flag. And we got flags for all my other friends. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh man, did we miss the parade in Minneapolis?
We might have. I am not certain.
It's just been, I've been busy with work, so I'm like, man, I really wanted to go this year.
Yeah, we got a Rotom Dex keychain there. Get that on there.
All right, let's see. This actually sort of leads me into my question, since I have your ear. It seems as good a time as ever to ask you something I've been curious to hear your take on.
Yo.
Over the last few years, I'm sure you know, Marvel has been making a somewhat aggressive push for diversity. This, not at all surprisingly, created more of a bit of backlash. I can't help but see this as anything but a positive, and a much-needed push, and always thought that it was brave of Marvel for going through with it, despite surely knowing it wouldn't necessarily be taken well.
Oh, get a little sleeping Poplio there.
Since a big part of this movement involves having many of their A-listers be succeeded or replaced with new characters that promote more diversity, often the criticism I hear in relation to this push is, if Marvel wants to have more diverse heroes, they should just create new ones. Problem with that is, they tried and clearly didn't succeed. Back then, however, the response is, why should we bother with these new heroes when we already have established ones we like? It seems very lose-lose. Anyway, while I very much wish for Marvel to continue working towards what I consider a very worthy cause, despite the opposition they're facing with it, I was wondering your thoughts, if any, on it were.
Right now, my thoughts are, I'm pretty sure this is a Squirrel Girl Tsum Tsum. And that is adorable and wonderful. I am fully in support of diversity, and, you know, even making legacy characters out of characters, because, you know, let's face it, back then, they did not, you know, the just assumption was going to be white people, white guy, so, yeah, why not revise things? You know, you can keep the other character around as a mentor, or have multiple people with the same name. Why not? People aren't stupid. Also, we got Pokemon gummy snacks, which I'm sure we can't actually eat because of our food policy, but yep. That's wonderful. All
right, P.S. Probably my favorite thing to come out of Marvel's push for diversity
the hell is
the
this?
Series.
Are these candies? Because I would be afraid if these were Pokemon condoms.
Oh, this is candy, honey. I think they sell these at Dongyang. Okay, so let's see. That Unstoppable Waft involving Nadia Pym, Hank Pym's daughter from his first marriage. It's so joyous. The Unstoppable referring to not her battle prowess, but her rather positive attitude. So here's the story of a girl who, after escaping a hellish life of captivity, decides not to focus on her past or revenge, but move forward and pursue an unbridled love of...
I am Groot.
as much as possible with others. Unfortunately, this series is not without its backlash either, which I find rather sad. But that being said, I always try to try recommending it whenever possible. Fun fact, each issue tends to give a shout out to real-life female scientists. How cool is that?
Oh, fun.
Also, as a side note, I find it rather amusing that so many of my current favorite comics are titled so similarly. Unstoppable, Unbelievable, Unbeatable. I love Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Oh, cool.
Yeah, like all the blind bags are great ones. Squirrel Girl, we got Miss Marvel and Groot.
To get away from Marvel for a bit and talk about female scientists and underrated books, have you any thoughts on IDW's Ghostbusters comic?
I haven't read them yet, unfortunately.
I am personally a huge fan, but rarely hear people talk about it. The series is nothing short of remarkable in how they somehow managed to wrap in almost every version of Ghostbusters, from movies, cartoons, even to video games, in one fluid continuity. Currently, as of writing this, there are even work on bringing the polarizing 2016 Ghostbusters movie into the comics continuity. It involves alternate realities. Regardless of what people think or may or may not think of that movie, I still think it's very impressive on how the comics handles this sort of thing. Really worth checking out. I like the 2016 movie.
Indeed. Well, that seems to be everything.
Yeah.
Final count is 2 hours, 47 minutes. This might be the longest PO unboxing we've done,
4
aside
parts.
from the long one. Actually, I'm going to try and experiment out here and post this as one big long video and see what happens with mid-rolls throughout it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, guys. This is awesome. Go see Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really many additional thoughts I can give that other people haven't given already. It's good.
Holy crap, they made something good.
It's good. It's probably it's not the most. I don't think it's like the most remarkable movie ever, but it's a Wonder Woman superhero movie. It's good.
They had other people other than Zack Snyder just work on it. When Zack Snyder worked on it, but he wasn't like the main writer. There was 2 other writers on it, and you had a female director, and it was bright, it was beautiful, and it was lovely. And I'm gonna have to eat my hat because, man, I didn't want to see this because it was DC, and I am kind of not DC right now.
I hope WB learns the lesson and just keeps making more like it. Although there is one final thing I will say about it. there's a bit with Ares trying to convince Wendy to join his side, and the way he does it is by showing her how wonderful and beautiful the world can be without humanity in it. It's the most colorful damn scene in the entire DC cinematic universe. It's like, really? you know, it's a very tempting offer. It's the only scene in this entire series that isn't gray and dark and depressing.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, everything that's
it's very much, it's like a rainbow right here. It's like pride colors. Anyway, that's it from all of us. Thank you again. This has been PO Unboxing. I gotta clean all this up now.
Yep. Thank you again. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.